Sounds like you need to learn how to hack into phones.
No, I need to figure out how to hack into Amazon, apparently.
No, that's easy.
Don't worry.
All you need to do is be a disgruntled security commander or something. What was it with Facebook? Yeah, disgruntled head of security caused the entire thing to crash.
Is that what happened?
Mm-hmm. It wasn't that someone hacked it, it's more like... Hello, who's that?
The whistle blowed him.
Oh. I don't know if someone whistleblowed him. It was just a coincidence that happened around the time.
From hell's heart I honk at thee. Honk.
Oh, hey Matt.
Hello.
What, the goose is somewhere?
No. Not at all.
What are angels but geese people?
That's a philosophical question that I can't answer. Sheesh. I think Cookie Clicker's gonna end with me breaking my mouse.
Why are you trying to break your mouse?
Cookie Clicker. It's not that I'm angry at the game, it's just that sometimes I need to click rapidly.
You should be able to auto-generate cookies.
Yes, but there's a power that makes your clicks do 777 times more cookies per second than usual. Combine this buff with another buff that means that you produce 7 times more cookies than usual. That means for half a minute, each click produces 7,777 more cookies than usual, especially when stacked upon other buffs which multiply this even further.
I don't know if you know this, but 7 times 777 is not 7,777.
Whatever the fuck. I'm a creative writing major, not a mathematician.
Even a first grader would be able to tell you that.
Well, I flunked math in first grade.
5,439.
Okay, Mr. Calculator. Either way, gives me more cookies.
I mean, still auto-generating cookies and just leaving it for a while is the best course of action instead of actually clicking.
Not true. Leaving it passive is a good way to get cookies when you're away from the computer. But I'm not away from the computer.
I mean, it's just better in general, dude.
Lies. Lies and poor profit management.
Can you speak again?
Hi.
That's not quite it. I think now should be.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Oh, that's much better. Sorry, when I got my wireless Skull Candy headsets on, it has like 2 different settings for outputs. In both, I can hear you, but one's really scratchy, the other one's really clear. This is the clear one now. I don't get it either. They're very comfy.
I've never had wireless headphones.
They're very handy. Lets me get up sometimes when I'm in the middle of session with you guys, if I need to go get my pizza from the door or if I just want to go get a drink of water.
I'd lose them.
Or if I have to go to the bathroom, I can still hear you guys. This GX is actually not bad. Because turning everything to dark mode automatically, pretty cool actually.
Wow, okay, I get it. So I harp on about opera for a while, and he never listened to me. And then some badger from Russia suddenly sponsors him, and now you're on the opera train. Okay.
Yep.
The bias is real.
So I actually watched something earlier today that actually gives me an idea if we want to do a group thing together. That's not D&D.
Which is?
Well, it's an idea that would also be content for you. Someone is doing something called a friend lock. Pokemon friend lock.
That guy.
You ever seen that?
Salty, I think his name is.
Yeah.
Salty TK Dan.
Yeah. Is there something wrong with him?
No. I like his content, and I liked the series. I didn't know that he was continuing it in video form. I thought he was still streaming it.
It's doing a little both. He started season 2 apparently recently, so I've been watching season 2.
But I don't think I'm not sure about doing that.
I don't even know what that is.
It's Pokemon.
So the idea...
You go.
So the idea... You know what Pokemon Nuzlocke is, right? You know, permadeath?
Yeah.
So the idea is the one playing the game controls the trainer, but then you have a bunch of other people in Discord who control the Pokemon. Basically telling him what move we do and all that.
Oh. That would not be good for his mental health.
Why?
That would give us free reign to do whatever we want and potentially mess with him a lot.
Alright, so Snorlax is my highest level Pokemon. What should Jordan, you control it? What should you do? Explosion.
Yeah, well, that's what I would expect.
Be a move it knows, fortunately.
I'm a Snorlax. I rest.
Honestly, I wouldn't go in.
I mean, that's not bad strategy.
I would just go into that series expecting to not even get to like halfway through the game, so I wouldn't really care. But I think having the mental ideology of I don't even care probably isn't a good idea for a series I want to put on my channel. And I don't really want to blatantly copy him, so.
That's fair.
I just thought it'd be a fun thing to do, and we would want to all win the game after all.
Sorry, can you say that again?
I just thought it'd be a fun idea, you know?
It would be an interesting idea, but it's been done before, and I don't think I'd be able to do it any justice. I mean, what would the content of the stream be? Let's annoy Phenomeno more and more until he stops doing this game. Doesn't sound very fun after a while.
I mean, it seems to be the most popular thing every time you put content.
Not exactly. Out of all the series that I've been doing thus far, D&D has actually been doing the worst. But that's mainly because it's a long-form thing. Not many people are willing to sit through 3.5 to 4 hours of content. So,
That's true.
yeah, if this was short...
Hey, because it's some of your best work.
I disagree.
I disagree with your disagreeing, but, you know, agree to disagree.
I don't know, I like things that bounce off other people, if that makes sense.
I get that. But
Most single Let's Plays, sometimes I just get, it's okay. The only ones I really like are like Nico B, but he pretends to be multiple people.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
And that's part of the joke.
Well, I have been doing collabs here and there, and I plan on doing some more eventually.
No, I seem to like ones where people interact off each other. It just makes me smile.
Your
Friendship
Diablo,
makes me smile.
Your Diablo 3 collab has, despite how short it has been so far, been very entertaining.
The stream was like, what, 4 hours? I had to turn that to 20 minutes. 20 or so minutes. I think I did a good job.
I think so.
But that's
I
mainly
still gotta hate you guys
because...
play Pokemon Unite too.
No.
But
I am not playing that
you know
game
how
off...
Jordan feels about League.
I'm not playing that game off of principle.
Why?
I dislike its pay-to-win features.
It's not pay to win.
It's very
Heck,
pay to
it's
win.
dropped a dime on it. I'm high ranked already.
Apparently, it's very pay to win. At least pay to unlock anything. So, I'd rather not. That's and I'm not interested in those sorts of games. But
Again,
yeah,
I haven't dropped a dime on this thing. So.
it's predatory towards kids. So I'm good. But yeah. I do understand what you're saying with because I guess a lot more of my personality and reactions to things are better gleamed when I have someone to bounce off of and vice versa. But I don't really
You're a straight man to a comedian. No, what is it called again? What's the other half of a comedy duo?
It's a comedy trio. Well, I guess in a duo it's a straight man and a rogue. The trio is straight man, rogue, and fool. Though ironically, in the things that I have done other than D&D, I tend to be the rogue. At least in the Diablo and the Overwatch video I did, I was the rogue. Well, in Overwatch I was the straight man, but we were all straight men, except for one dude who was sort of a rogue sometimes.
In the D&D group, is JP the straight man then?
Yes. Though we sort of...
Yes, I'm just the fool.
Not necessarily. We do all kind of fluctuate between roles. Like, I fluctuate between the straight man and the fool a lot of the time. Because being a rogue just isn't typically me in these sorts of scenarios. People make jokes towards me or to bounce off of me. And being the fool, well, sometimes I'm just an idiot. So it happens. I'd say you are more of a rogue, but also sometimes a bit of a straight man. Because mainly with your relationship with Scorp, where you're the straight man and he's the biggest rogue I've ever seen. And then you're a rogue towards me. Yeah, and then you're a bit more of a rogue towards me and Matt. Matt is definitely the straight man. Like, the straightest man in our group. Who very rarely goes rogue. And Jay is just straight man.
Only when I decide to warp reality and get future Phenomeno to do things.
Yeah.
Jordan is the rogue. He's just a rogue. He's very rarely done anything straight man or foolish. Scorp slides between rogue and fool depending on his mood. Jay is mainly the straight man. So I say in our little group, we kind of fluctuate between the roles a lot.
That reminds me, I haven't really warped reality enough lately.
Don't. I don't do visual edits in D&D anymore, so
We learned our lesson the last time.
Yeah. Because even if people go toward the entire end, they listen to it rather than watching it.
That's a shame.
How is it a shame?
I just wanted people to know that I'm watching them watching the recording.
Well, more like you're listening to them listening to you now.
Now is more of a audio gag. I kind of just need to lean in closer to the microphone and go, "Psst, hey, viewer, psst, hey, I can hear you."
That's creepy.
Okay, maybe I should dial it back a bit.
No, I don't want you to do it either, Chaos.
Dear viewer, I watch you while you sleep.
Whoa.
Mother of mercy. What?
Dipshit's here.
Yeah, that was the major
Here's
call.
our resident rogue/fool.
I still don't know what that means!
It means you're a foolish rogue. Or a roguish fool.
Okay, once again, Mr. probably has an English degree. I don't know what writing terms mean!
You You are stupid and you like to break the rules.
Yeah, no, that fits me.
So, looking at the corpse of the now, I would assume, perma-dead Hydra,
Finish taking it fucked apart.
Hush.
Thorgrim is gonna follow George, who's apparently still moving, and sort of tap him on the shoulder rather roughly.
What?
Did you know anything about this? Like, have you ever seen shit like this before?
To my knowledge, no. This was greener pastures when passed by it last time.
Great.
Thorgrim, I believe you're asking that question to the wrong angel.
Well, we're not... Oh. Right. Thorgrim will just sort of shut up and let George do his business, because he probably knows these fellas.
I'll look up and see if he recognizes any of the angels that have flown by. Or up there.
Roll a history check with advantage. The only thing you can recall about them is they are called the Redeemed. They are the main legion of guards over in Haven. They typically look alike, but you don't remember much else about them.
Well, aside from names, if you want to know how to address them, they are known as the Redeemed, so there you go.
The Redeemed.
Kind of the, kind of the elite guard or military of our city.
I see. She then looks back over to the Redeemed that spoke before. I think it was this one?
He looks to you before very calmly going, I will need you to step away from the corpse. Immediately.
No problem. Though may I ask why?
It must be purged.
I see. There is some gigantic creature inside of it, isn't there?
Negative.
Negative? Then purged of what?
It has been corrupted by evil energies. If left here to rot, it could cause permanent damage to the ecosystem. We are going to try and redeem its soul, if any.
Very well, though I am surprised that the ecosystem would be able to recover from this. And she gestures around to the swamp. But I won't stop you.
The divine flame of Zoriel can always purge.
Adol, keeps a neutral face as he says this, but as he goes, she then looks down to the crystal that has Zuriel in it and is like, the purging flame of Zuriel. And she looks at the crystal to see if maybe it had some sort of response to his name being spoken.
Did not.
Did I notice him looking at looking at a crystal?
Roll a perception.
I should
Adol,
let you know that
roll a sleight
Adol...
of hand.
No. Adol did tell you that there was someone in the crystal. Though I think at the time, Zuriel wasn't showing up. Like he was still KO'd or something. Anyway,
He was.
yeah.
I know, George was just looking at her because of how she was talking to literally his thing, so I wasn't sure if he was going to notice that or not.
Adel Serde, you rolled higher, which means you can let it be known that you did or didn't.
I think it'd be weird. It would look weird if the person that seems to be have the have her brain together the most was talking to a crystal, so she'll keep it hidden for now.
Okay. As the angels get into position,
Oh dear. Sorry.
they, the one on the right now looks to Tauntaun, Patterson, and Cat and goes, "Please back away."
I think he's trying to. Is the weird thing.
He knows he can't move Patterson. Patterson will follow Tauntaun if Tauntaun moves.
I had already said that I was trying to keep Patterson away from the agent.
I am aware, however, you did not move your character, and you know that I moved Patterson based on where your character moves. You can control
I did
Cat,
not
though.
know. Yeah, I know I control Cat. Cat's also just immune to anything.
Cats don't give a fuck.
Alright, so you then watch as all three of them simultaneously raise up their right hand, the middle finger and pointer finger sticking straight up, while their other other fingers are curled toward their palm. You then notice on each of the tips of their fingers white flames beginning to spawn before the flames jump off the fingers, easing into the chest cavity of the Hydra before you watch as the Hydra ignites in white fire. As you watch as its body slowly begin burning away, the flesh turning into bone and the bone turning into ash. And then the power seemed so great that it dematerialized the cat. You then watch as the flames swirl around for a minute before floating into the sky, carrying the ash away, as eventually there is nothing left of the Hydra.
I suppose that's one way to take care of it.
So, that's your purification process.
Correct.
The Hydra was infected by evil? What evil exactly?
It is unknown.
Not see the necrotic energy breathed out.
Just because something is necrotic doesn't necessarily mean it is evil. But
Yeah, I can
Or the
spew
fact that it
necrotic
came
fluid.
back to life after Hubert absolutely destroyed it.
my point still stands.
The running theory is that it consumed a ghoul, a vampire, or perhaps a necromancer.
Strange to think
Yeah, can I make an Arcana check and see if that checks out?
Sure.
I don't know. Just something in the back of my mind says, "Are you sure about that?"
Tauntaun has his guess. I'm not gonna say it out loud.
Not sure if I know much, but
You're not much for magic, so you don't know one way or the other, Jubilee.
I'm not much for magic. You say to the bard.
I guess I can give it a try.
Hey, your hips are magic. That's all you need.
Yeah, yet they have the inability to lie. Let's see.
Fucking shade much? Checks out.
Yeah, none of you seem to know whether or not this is the case or isn't the case, so it's up to you to either believe or refute the information.
Don't really have any evidence to the contrary, but could be a number of things still.
I still cool this on, or did I guess that that's probably correct?
You do know that if left unchecked, certain undead and certain necromancers can infect wildlife around them simply because they generate so much necrotic energy. So it seems feasible.
But not fully proven is the key word there.
It'll make me struck slightly. From the things I've seen here, I feel that is at least plausible. So you were observing from afar, waiting for someone to take out the Hydra?
Incorrect. We were on our way to handle the situation. We arrived shortly after you dispatched it.
So, when did the Hydra become a problem?
We were unaware of its presence until its swamp formed. Upon the swamp being formed, a civilian informed us, which is why we came here.
And when did that happen?
It took us several days to fly here. Most likely took them several days to walk.
Okay. And Adel's just made...
Question: how far away are we from the city again?
You are about 3.5 days. 2.5 days. 2.5 days travel.
Several days. Not a couple.
Yeah, technically it's a couple.
Several is approximately 2 to 3.
Yeah, but it
What's
also
the point of
implies
this?
that they were traveling for a long time. Possibly more than that.
I don't think that there is that much strange with that story. Though, as strange as it is, I am somewhat glad that the Hydra arrived at that point. It means that it's not necessarily after us, like we had assumed. Anyway.
Right. Again, we just...
Ah, my leg.
Oh. You alright? Matt?
Yeah?
You good?
No. Thorgrim says, "Speak for yourself, ag my leg."
Oh.
Oh,
okay.
that was in character. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay. Well, if anything, we've got a nice escort back now.
that depends. And she looks at them. Will you be helping us go back to Haven?
Yes, we will take you to Azazel.
Alright. How?
We will fly.
Will you be able to take all of us?
Correct.
Even him? And she points at Bartholomew.
Correct.
Well,
Wow.
You know what? I'm not going to doubt their abilities, considering.
I'm very interested to see how you will manage that. But it
Yeah,
makes
so
the
am I.
journey much easier.
They are the elite, and they don't do super kicks.
Ah ha 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 ha.
So,
Actually, they have been on the kick a couple of times, so I don't know.
Thorgrim is going to just look back and forth between the rest of the party and just sort of shrug and say, "Alright, I'm game."
Very well.
The sooner we get to Haven, the better.
Indeed.
Sure beats walking.
Most certainly.
Upon arrival into Haven, Azazel will have to tell you the rules.
Makes sense.
Oh dear.
Last thing we want is to accidentally break the law.
Correct.
Alright. So I guess we should get ready to go then, she says while looking to the others. Unless anyone else has anything else they want to do.
No, I think we're good.
Do you require rest?
Will we not be able to rest while we fly?
No, it will not be comfortable.
Then yes, we should probably rest before we start the journey again.
Okay.
I'll only need like an hour's worth of rest. Doesn't really matter to me.
I'll just take a little breather, get some stuff set up again, I guess.
Alright.
So we're taking an hour to take a breather.
Seems so.
I would,
Alright.
Alright, let's see.
I'm gonna roll one of my hit die then.
yeah, me too.
How many hit die can you roll during a short rest? As many as you
As
want?
much as you have.
Many as you want.
Alright.
You
This
can roll all of them, you can roll none of them.
first time I've actually rolled a hit die for rest this campaign, so
Jesus Christ.
I know, right? I don't tend to get hit.
Jubilee's
No,
not-
did you see?
I saw.
Jubilee's not healing very well.
However, I will at least assist my friends because we're taking a rest.
Nice.
So there. You all get some extras now.
Oops.
And 30. I will roll that extra
So, what is it?
real quick.
You all get an extra D6 with all those.
Oh, nice.
So I'm just humming a song as we rest.
3. I'm just 2 away from max now. I can live with that.
Oh, I guess it counts for me too, so I can actually roll D6. Nice.
Alright.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Yeah.
The dice hate me tonight.
Yeah, that ain't good. Yeah.
Look, I'm at least in a good spot, so I'll be fine. But still, that's
Alright.
very troubling.
During the short rest, what was I going to do?
I have no idea.
I wasn't asking you. Oh, right. Okay. She's actually going to walk over to one of the angels. You mentioned the name while we were speaking before. Zuriel. Who was he?
I do not know.
You don't?
I do not.
Then how did you hear of his name?
The great Luminarch tells us where the flame originated.
Lumin Arc.
Luminarch.
Okay, how do you spell that? Okay. And who or what is the Luminarch?
Second in command of Haven.
Behind the Zazel?
Correct.
And are they an angel like you?
Correct.
So Luminarch would know about Zuriel. Would Azazel as well?
Most likely.
How come you don't? Were you never told?
I am a redeemed.
Meaning what?
I am a sinner who changed paths and became what I am today.
Ale is like quiet for a bit at this. I see. I still don't understand why that means you're not privy to some information, but I suppose I'll get that answered when I get to Haven. Hopefully. If you don't mind me asking, what sins did you do before you were redeemed?
Many.
Like?
I lied, cheated, stole, fell victim to lust, but the one that caused me to be redeemed was murder.
Caused you to be redeemed?
Correct.
How
I
did
think
it...
he means in need of being redeemed.
Oh, okay. I see. Very well. Thanks for answering my questions.
Of course, citizen.
Citizen? We haven't even entered the town, city, and we're already citizens. That's pleasant. I thought citizenship would require more effort. And she heads back. There is more to Zuriel than meets the eye. Potentially. Who knows? Guess we'll see.
What makes you say that?
Who's asking? Hubert?
Yes.
Well, why would someone like Draco be a myth, but Zuriel is not? And what exactly is Zuriel's role here? considering that he was... And she lowers her voice. Apparently he was young when his mother was killed, so how would his name be spread? What did he do? I guess we'll find out.
After a while, eventually, the one that you believe to be the head angel in charge goes, "Citizens, are you ready to travel?"
Citizen. Oh, you mean us? I am.
I am.
Then we will travel until sunset, at which point you will need rest.
And you don't?
No.
Must be convenient.
Angels do not require food, sleep, nor drink.
That's convenient.
Hubert, did Ricky sleep? She just shrugs. There's much about Ricky that's mysterious to me.
Does not have wings, I think.
She just gestures over to George. Neither does he.
He is not an angel. Also, he grows wings.
Yes, but you know what I mean.
I know what you said, and I know you are wrong.
I thought... And she just grumbles.
Simply just watching on.
Thorgrim giggling to himself.
Did she
Now,
sleep?
Do you have any, Thorgrim? Do you have any tea?
Well, she slept.
Okay.
No, not really. Why?
I could use some for this entertainment right now.
I know, right?
Now, citizens, please gather in groups of 3.
Done. Oh, wait.
1, 2,
Oh.
3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Wait. I am not good at math, but I'm sensing an issue here.
Yes, there seems to be 1 extra.
Well, I guess he can just stay inside Bartholomew, but will that help?
I just went to one of the angels and just say, if one of them is inside of the giant robot, would that be okay?
No.
Well, it seems
The
like
method-
you're going to have to...
The method of transport is very strict.
And we have a problem.
She just points to Patterson. What if he is only a skull?
Then he will no longer meet requirements of travel.
So we're going to have to leave someone behind?
I think what he means by that is if we take only the skull, Patterson won't count as a person anymore.
Oh,
So if we disassemble him and reassemble him when we get back, he'll be fine?
I have an idea, friends.
yes?
If you can promise that Bartholomew will make it to Haven unscathed, I can go ahead, thus solving the problem.
But we'd be leaving you alone out here.
Oh, do not worry. I will not be here forever. In fact, I will not be here for very long at all.
I think I understand what he's saying.
Alright. I guess we can leave
You're
you
just
here.
gonna keep... Just make sure to keep track of me.
Oh, no. I don't think you follow exactly what I mean. In fact, I can promise you that I will get there first.
Alright then.
Oh,
Even
you're,
if you don't even know where we are.
He's probably been to Haven before, so teleportation magic shouldn't be too much of an issue for him.
He snaps his fingers, and two more mage hands also do the finger guns as they point all to you.
I think that means I'm on the money.
Okay,
I suppose we'll see you there when we get there.
I suppose.
The sad thing is, though, my teleportation is not as good as others. I can only take myself.
Very well. If you arrive there before we do, hopefully, then maybe you'll be able to find a place for us to stay while we're there.
Only the best for my friends.
Perfect. And we'll find you when we get there.
Homemasters will then go onto this patch of dry land and begin drawing.
Alright.
I believe that solves our problem.
Yes. We can
Correct.
start going now.
Alright, we're ready whenever you are.
I have to move Tauntaun and Patterson myself, because Tauntaun went absent for some reason.
Oh,
So-
sorry, I didn't mean to go absent. I'm just trying to help somebody calm down and deal with an issue.
So, as you all get in your groups of 3, each of them hold their hands out to you, this time all 5 fingers sticking straight up, before a white bubble forms around each of you, and they begin flying, taking all
We're
of
being
you.
We're being green lanterned.
Oh boy.
But it's white and a bubble.
White lanterned.
White lanterns do exist.
This seems
I
like
was
a...
gonna say cum bubble, but sure.
That statement is factually false, because there's only one white lantern.
White lanterned. So I don't see how it's false.
I don't know about you, but this seems more comfortable than you let on.
We did not say it would be uncomfortable, merely not comfortable enough to sleep.
Fair.
Yeah, we are still kind of moving quite a bit.
Hey, Obi, you were wrong. There are 5 people that are White Lanterns.
Are there?
Yes, it is Kyle Rayner, Simon Baz, Sinestro, Ice, and Deadman.
Bing
Huh.
bing.
I thought
last
Kyle
time-
wasn't a white lantern anymore.
Last I checked into that, Kyle was the only person who could actually.
Actually, Sinestro was the first White Lantern.
The fuck? How did... Never mind.
Let's see.
He stole it.
Hey,
So
So that
he
doesn't
was the
count.
first.
Sinestro was the first. But then it was removed by Sinestro and then claimed by Hal Jordan, who was joined by the Flash. Wow,
Cable
that's-
became white. Just look up Darkest. Just look up
they started in
Black
Dark
Lantern. Just look up the Black Lantern series. Darkest Night, I think it was called.
Blackest Night.
No,
number
Blackest Night. Blackest Night. Sorry.
Back in fucking 2010. God damn.
Yep. An
Anybody?
interesting story.
Does anybody have anything to say while traveling?
Whee!
All right, give me
Oh.
just a minute. I'll be right back.
Oh boy, you open your mouth while traveling at high speeds. How many bugs you gonna eat?
I don't know. Probably still tastes better than the goblins.
I forgot that you were a T-Rex and ate them. I was about to ask several questions.
Control the instinct of the T-Rex. Only the fact that I can discern you guys from enemies. For all intents and purposes, when I'm in that form, I'm just a T-Rex.
Not
I just so happen to be
necessarily.
a friendly T-Rex. I just so happen to be a friendly T-Rex to you guys.
Not necessarily. You still have your higher faculties.
It's not. No, that's not a druid. That's a druid thing.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Druid, True Polymorph, and Shape.
Yeah, a regular polymorph. I'm, for most intents and purposes, a T-Rex. But The only difference is I can discern you guys from enemies. But I have the intelligence of said T-Rex, which ain't that smart.
And back.
Welcome back.
You all move 1 square.
Only one? Oh, right. We're not going the full distance in a time skip.
Nope. Eventually, the angels will land, removing their bubbles, and allowing you all to rest.
Okie doke.
They need to rest too, I guess. They may not need to sleep, but they still need to catch their breath, I suppose.
Do they?
You don't know. You don't know how they work.
Do they look like they're trying to catch their breath?
Not even slightly.
Mother of mercy.
They are just
Does
standing
Hubert
there.
ever look like he's trying to catch his breath?
Yeah, every time he's been almost murdered.
And here I was thinking Hubert was a lot more stoic.
Stoic? Yes. But there are limits.
Yeah, like he has the ability to hide the fact when he's tired, I thought.
There are limits. He is an elf after all. Well, a half elf.
Of course. Of course, but I don't know, these guys seem to get... If these guys are even tired, these guys can give him a run for his money. In any case... since we don't have the mansion, I still got the hut I can put up for us, and we still have our rations, so... How will we get a meal in us?
Okie doke. Food
You guys
time.
prepare, and I'll prepare the hut. Wait, let me double check, see if I can. Yep, I have one spell left for that. Good.
Ration eaten.
Hut
Oh,
prepared.
shit, we're eating rations again.
Yeah.
Are those even any good still?
Yeah.
The trail rations, they're meant to last a long time.
They last indefinitely until eaten, because there's no rules in D&D that says they go bad, as far as
Mostly dried nuts, jerky meat, and, you know, things that are made to last.
So it's
Pretty much most-
basically MRE, but just shitty.
Yeah, pretty much. It'll do for now. But anyways, we at least have a safe place to sleep now.
Tauntaun is going to completely and totally cover himself before going to sleep.
Covered himself in what?
Cloth, blanket, pillow, bedroll, whatever the fuck I can grab.
I was about to say, don't you not sleep? But I forgot you're not a warlock anymore, so never mind.
Yeah, that is a very hyper specific one that.
Yeah, I know.
As a 3rd level warlock of the tome.
Yeah, I am. As a guy who's playing a warlock of the tome on Saturdays, I know.
It's such a useful thing, but at
It
the
is.
same time, it sucks when you don't have it. Of course, then there's elves that just need 4 hours.
And Warforged that only need 4 hours.
That's true. Everything else is just eat a dick. Unless you're have a subclass ability. I think some subclasses allow you to just not need to sleep anymore.
Well, in any case,
Still gotta do light activity though. Don't have to sleep.
that's true.
You guys doing anything fancy?
Yeah, I'm just covering myself. Just every patch of skin, every bit of hair, every
Okay.
What's up with you?
ferns.
Sorry, I
sound
don't
funny.
think we could hear you underneath the self-loathing and the blankets. Mind
It's
saying,
mostly the blanket.
what is up with you?
He's going to stay in his new cocoon.
Okay then. Yeah, we'll then look to Ricky to see how she's doing.
She's eating a bit of bread, but other than that, nothing seems to be off about her.
Hey, she's
She
eating.
does eat.
That's good, at least.
I might have to do research on kobold diet at this point.
Kobolds can eat just about anything.
Well, okay, not diet, but eating habits, I guess, as it were.
George?
Didn't you date one? Should you know that already?
Let me see. George, do you know any doctors in Haven?
Other than the one he had in the military, I'm sure there's a fair bit doctors.
And she's like observing Ricky. I think we need to have a doctor look at Ricky.
For what reason?
Just to make sure she's okay. We don't exactly know what Zardak or Thorgrim did to her. And I don't think, unfortunately, Ricky has the ability to tell me, do you? And she looks at Ricky.
Ricky looks to you, just mostly seeming confused.
Can you tell me what Zardak did to you?
He just shrugs to this.
Looking at Ricky, do I see that she has any like present injuries or scars on her?
Nope.
She looks fine to me, honestly.
Hubert, parchment.
Hubert holds some out.
Alright. Can you please write here what Zardak has done to you? And Thorgrim too, I suppose. What were your experiences with them?
Ricky just stares at you, not seeming to comprehend the question.
Let's rephrase this.
I mean, well, never mind. That wouldn't be a good question.
No. What was your question?
I'm gonna look at Ricky and say, so how many fingers does Ricky have actually?
Hold on. I have to get a good look at her. She should have 5. I think kobolds have 5 fingers.
On each hand or just 5 fingers in general?
Yeah, 5 fingers in general. Yeah, she has 5 fingers on each hand.
Oh, okay. Out of 10 on your fingers, how much pain were you in when you were with Thorgrim and Zardak? 1 being the least amount of pain, 10 being the highest.
He doesn't hold up any fingers to this.
So, yes or no, you weren't in pain at all.
She shakes her head no.
So you weren't in pain at all.
She shakes her head no again.
So you were in so much pain that it cannot be determined by your fingers?
Yeah, she just seems perplexed at this.
Were you in... She said no when you asked if she was in pain. So that means they never hurt her. But... Were you ever punished?
Maybe not.
What did they do to punish you?
You did give her the piece of parchment, correct?
Yeah.
She draws a square before holding it out to you.
They put you in a cage?
She shakes her head no.
Was it like an empty room?
She nods a bit to what George said.
The room.
It would have been solitary confinement, something that prisoners or most of the people in the military have used against enemies, where you just put them in a room with themselves or with something that might scare them.
So you were alone in the room?
She nods.
It seems that Tanzan might have been on the money, surprisingly. And that she really was just subject to psychological torture.
When is it he got the money?
You're glad that's a rhetorical question. We don't have enough time for the answer.
I never said that was rhetorical.
Well, I'm taking it as rhetorical.
Well, you're boring.
So,
Is that the only way they punish you if ever you did something wrong? Asking Ricky.
Jor?
I'm sorry, everything cut out. What I missed?
Oh, is that the only way they punish you whenever you did something wrong?
She thinks for a moment before shaking her head no.
What else did they do?
She looks to the parchment and then back to you all as if not being able to think of how to express this in drawing.
Did they punish someone else to punish you?
She thinks for a minute before slowly nodding.
Was it a family member or a friend?
She shakes her head no.
Not family, not a friend.
Was it someone or something you cared about?
She shrugs.
I'm guessing it didn't matter who it was. It's just they hurt someone and made it seem like it was her fault.
That is a typical way to do it, though. What did they... Oh, sorry, George, you go.
Did it actually make you feel bad when they hurt them instead of you?
She nods.
There we go.
What did they tell you to do?
She looks to you as this doesn't seem to make much sense to her.
What did they ask?
What were your
were-
duties?
She once again looks to the parchment and then back to you all as if not being able to figure out how to express this in writing.
Were you...
Were you asked?
No, George, you go.
Were you asked to cast a spell of some sort or do something to people?
She then looks to the paper before scribbling 2 words, holds it out, and the 2 words are fielded.
Oh.
Oh. So she was that kind of slave.
Or is it have to do with the healing thing you did to the dwarf?
She does a so-so hand motion.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping, but...
Though that doesn't explain the languages, nor the magic.
Well, the magic could be natural, and the language, if the feel-good is on both sides with the healing and with the other thing, then she could have been forced to learn in order to appease those who might have wanted her to speak to them.
That explains that. But then why was she with and she realizes the answer to that question is obvious, and she just shuts up. Never mind.
Yeah, I kind of want to kick his ass even more now.
Wait. So that's what they had you do, which is why Thongren left you behind. And you never escaped from them before. How did you see the spider?
He writes for a minute before holding out the note that just says "been captured before."
Wait, you were captured before?
He nods.
Were you a slave before you were captured?
He nods again.
I'm guessing this is the thing that keeps bringing her back.
How did you escape last time?
She jots down before holding out a note that says "people like you."
Are those people still around?
He
Or
shakes
alive?
his head no.
I see. That's why she was scared of us. Not because we were gonna hurt her, but we were gonna get hurt.
She doesn't want people to be punished due to her mistakes. Her escaping and being rescued by us would only end in a similar scenario to her typical punishments. I get it now.
Yeah, but we're not gonna let that lie, are we?
Well,
We got so much to do. We ain't gonna die.
We're just gonna stay silent, just staring, just kind of just into the void.
well, you do forget one of us did die once.
He got better.
Yes, and then Tauntaun died. Or so he says. And she just looks over at the cocoon on the floor.
Well, that just means we're not afraid to see this through. Then,
No,
if
of
anything,
course
if we're willing to die before we met her, I think we're more than capable now.
not. I think... And she looks to Ricky as, like, Jubilee says that. And then says, I think you mean to say that we're more than willing to keep her safe while not dying.
Well, of course. I mean, I thought that just went without saying.
She shrugs, just making sure.
If I can add something, I have made an oath to keep all of you safe. And I know that Ricky was not part of the contract when it was made, but it doesn't matter. I'm keeping all of you safe.
Maybe you should amend that contract
Especially since
to
I
keep
have-
the innocent safe.
just make it a catch-all. I can live with
What
that.
do you think, Adelsar today?
I think that...
Slight amendment.
I think that
Right?
depends on Thorgrim's view, rather than being put into a legally binding document. Because if it is put into a binding document, then it's less for Thorgrim to decide for himself and more Hubert. I think it'd be in your best interest if you do that yourself.
I think I will, because it has... This situation has grown bigger than all of us, and I feel as if, while I love all of you very much, I think protecting all of those who need protecting is my main priority.
Please excuse the sarcasm, Thorgrim, but I think this grew a bit larger than us when we realized the enemies we were facing worked for people that eat universes.
That's a fair point.
Well,
I try not to think about the whole eating universes part.
well, I think that's enough serious and gloomy talk. Jubilee says, getting up and seeing. And how solid is the ground underneath us right now?
Seems pretty solid.
All right, and we're not dealing with any muddy or swampy stuff, so I need to get some practice in. So I'm gonna perform for you guys since I don't really have much else to do.
Actually, before we do that, I'm sorry for interrupting you, Jubilee, but Eddie and Thorgrim will turn to Adelsar Day, and will just sort of tilt his head. Do you happen to know when we'd be able to check in with Mr. Elemental Guy? What was his name?
Oh, hold on, let me check my notes. Agam?
Yeah, that guy, the guy who's that blacksmith fella.
What, for your hammer?
Yeah, I'd like to see if he's, how far along he is on the progress.
Well, you can check his progress if you want, but he did say that the hammer would be ready after a week.
And how long has it been in game time?
It has been
3 days?
something like that. I think it's closer to 4.
Well, he's halfway done.
2,
Yeah, so, yeah.
3, 4. Yeah.
So, yeah, about halfway. Okay. Alright, just keeping my eye on that. I don't want to be without old Smasher for too long, if you know what I mean.
Patience, Thorgrim, patience.
I'm not good at that.
You should practice.
And Thorgrim does like the foot tapping thing, like.
Alright, Jubilee. Go ahead.
Alright. And Jubilee will do a nice light performance, or just go all out. Because she's just feeling it, I guess.
Nice light performance.
Rolls an 18 on the die.
Not nice light performance. If light were for pussies.
Okay, here's Shakira's entire bibliography of works.
In 30 seconds.
Yep.
Reminds me how I aim to spend this week taking it easy, and I uploaded 4 videos in one fucking day.
Yeah, I know, right?
Just go to your Twitter real quick and definitely put what me and Matt put there.
I saw.
Go to... Slow down.
And my reaction, boy.
Oh, boy.
Alright. During the performance, actually glances over at Ricky to see how she responds to anything.
He's just watching.
Like, neutrally, or?
Yeah, just seems to be watching on.
Damn, we'll find something that makes her happy at someday. I don't know, we'll fucking learn that. We'll learn the thing that makes her happy is like knitting or something.
Or it's gonna be like something like an apple.
I mean, she is dressed like a dancer, so she could be having a good time. She's probably just not showing it.
Okay, then I'm gonna roll an insight to see if she's happy. Roll insight to see past the stoicism, let's see.
In before, the one thing that makes her happy is like knife throwing or something.
Not bad.
She seems to be entertained by what's going on.
Yeah, that's nice at least.
That's progress. Of course, I'll give a nice bow when I'm done.
It'll politely claps.
Enjoy the applause.
Clap, 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 clap.
Hubert will keep his hands clasped together as he just continues watching.
You like it and you know it, Hubert.
It was okay.
That means he gives
Just
it 10
okay.
stars. If he didn't like it at all, he would have probably not said anything. Trust me. he
Probably
likes it.
9 out of 10 just because Adelstar Day wasn't the one dancing up here.
I do not see the correlation here.
7.5 out of 10, not enough Adelstar Day.
I do not see the correlation with my lady and your dancing.
Hubert is under an oath to protect me and to do as best by me as he can. Therefore, if I danced poorly, he would tell me very, very bluntly. I can tell you from personal experience.
My lady, that was fucking awful.
That's just Thorgrim and Jubilee teasing now.
Basically.
Yes, you must learn how to do your steps like this.
I did have to teach her how to do her steps, yes.
I was young, and there was a dancing ball, and I needed to make sure that I did not embarrass the family.
That's adorable.
No, Miss Adelstar Day, it's step, step, twirl.
Actually,
Yes.
it was step, twirl, step, but yes.
It did end well, though. Hubert only almost killed someone.
Oh, that poor dance instructor.
Yes, he thought tough love would be a good way to teach me. It was a good way to teach him how to avoid swords.
That makes sense.
Yes, but after that...
I'm now trying to eye George and see what he thinks of our conversations and our team dynamic right now.
Is Jay even
George
here?
Yeah, I'm here. What?
Never mind. Never mind.
Wait, what happened?
I said with all we were having a funny back and forth, and Jubilee was saying how George is reacting to the team dynamic between us.
So based off of
George.
based off of his reactions, you look at George, and George has two eyes pointing in two different directions.
Huh.
George is kind of.
Windows operating system has crashed.
Just slowly drifting off in other directions.
George is kind of just giving a blank stare at the moment. It's kind of hard to read, but if you want to roll insight, you can kind of do that and see if you can get.
Sure, at this point.
Sure, let's see.
Shit's a giggle.
If he's even more stoic than Adol,
Jesus
that's
Christ.
something.
Where were these rolls earlier?
Fuck. Okay.
I can see into your goddamn soul.
We're all staring into your soul.
Gee.
Jesus Christ. His face is like more of a. You kind of sees kind of very like a concerned look on his face, honestly. Not of like because like the dancing or anything. He's just kind of like.
What is wrong with these people?
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not pretty much towards that. I guess whoever that was for, they can see it too. Is that George is kind of just. He's more or less like concerned, like he's deep in thought about things. With anything.
His mind is distracted by something else.
Gold piece for your thoughts, George. What are you so thoughtful about?
A lot of things.
Such as?
And the thing that I told you the other day about her.
You mean Ricky? Or Azazel?
No. Ricky and who you're going to be dealing with.
Ah,
Well,
yes.
Let's not worry too much about that right now. We're safe, and we're trying to enjoy ourselves.
Well, safe is more a state of mind. But we will
Alright,
see.
now it's time for Thorgrim to dance.
No, the fuck it isn't.
Okay, on that thought, I think I'm going to go on stat and spend some time with the angels.
Not until you get
Yep,
me
pretty
good,
much.
Not until you get me good and drunk.
Come on, dancing isn't that bad, Thorgrim.
There's only one person I danced with in my entire life. She's not here anymore.
Oh. Sorry.
No, that's okay. It was more of a family thing.
Idle's silent for a while before looking to Hubert. Hubert,
Yes, ma'am.
can you teach Thorgrim how to dance?
Only if he is willing.
Thorgrim?
I mean, I thought I was okay at it.
Prove it.
DM, how do I prove it?
Performance check.
Performance? Could I substitute acrobatics?
No.
Let's see that dwarven.
Whoa.
Oh, shit.
Told you.
Suddenly it breaks out into a river dance.
So, how are you dancing, Thorgrim?
You know what? Thorgrim just sort of growls, grits his teeth, and just, fine, I'll fucking show you. Grabs Jubilee and starts doing a fucking, like a,
Woo!
what is it, like a,
Swing dance?
like a ballroom.
Ball.
dance. Yeah.
A waltz?
A waltz,
Kind of,
that's it.
yeah. Waltz,
Why
there
the
we
fuck does a dwarf know how to do the waltz?
I don't know, but I'm pleasantly surprised.
go. It's, I didn't want to, like, start, stomping around in the fucking hut. Besides, I wanted to do something that was less me,
Well, Jubilee is smiling and having a wonderful time right now.
and I always tried to, I liked impressing my wife with things that people didn't know I could do. And
Well,
dancing
this is rather impressive indeed.
Yes, consider me very impressed, Thor.
Thanks.
can tell you that in a dwarven court, he would last an hour.
Probably.
Wait, did I
Maybe
say
2 if
dwarven
I'm
courts?
lucky.
I meant drow court.
Maybe 2 if I'm lucky.
She looks you over. You are pretty good with that hammer, so maybe 3.
Thank you. He'll sort of, rather embarrassed, shuffle off into a corner.
Applause for Thorgrim nonetheless.
Yep, polite applause.
And, embarrassed dad grumbling.
Ha. Okay.
By the way, can anyone tell me what happened with, points at Cocoon?
Oh.
We're still not sure.
He has decided to maroon himself in his self-loathing and blankets.
Oh, those are blankets. Okay. I can understand that. I like wrapping myself in blankets when I'm cold, which is often.
I believe the technique is called swaddling. It's typically used on children.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not gonna say anything, but kind of fits the bill.
I didn't used to swaddle him. I haven't done any swaddling for about 100 years, so kind of forgot how to do it.
Y'all have just been doing this, and I've just been eating non-stop payday bars. Fucking love payday bars. It's just caramel and peanut. But
Hey, some things you just gotta keep it simple.
So yeah, good. Anything else? Or
Yeah, we're good for now. Wait, it is a long rest, right?
Yep.
Okay. I guess during it, like, instead of usually sleeping, Adel will just meditate.
Thorgrim will have a very uncomfortable attempting sleep.
Who's standing guard, if anybody?
Aren't the angels standing guard?
Maybe it would be a good idea to keep them, an eye on them.
I mean, there is Patterson.
Patterson will do it!
Hello, I
Come
am
on,
Patterson,
Hubert,
keeping
join
guard.
Patterson!
So, are you all letting Patterson stand guard?
Sure.
If we're doing like watches, Thorgrim will take a watch.
Entirely up to you guys.
Because if we're splitting it up into watches, his perception's okay.
I guess Adel will also take watch after a while.
I will need to know order.
Adel will go like third.
Okay.
So how many watches are we splitting?
Well, a long
Standard's
rest
usually
is
3, so
about 9 hours, right? 8. So
8 hours, so if Metal Sarday is meditating, we only need one other person.
yeah.
I'll
Because
take
she
that
can
other.
do the last 4.
again, a long rest doesn't mean you're sleeping the entire time. You just can't be doing any other activity. So keeping watch would be fine.
Yeah, I'll keep watch for a couple hours then. So
Okay. So that's
Patterson,
2.
myself, and Adel.
So you're leaving Patterson open to just do the first watch on his own.
Someone should probably go up with him because he might be watching, but doesn't necessarily mean he'll know what to do when he sees someone.
Then we would need to volunteer another person.
I volunteered Hubert.
That doesn't work that way.
I volunteer Hubert.
Who here has good perception?
Tauntaun.
Sleeping cocoon noises.
Is Tauntaun really?
No.
I don't think so.
Tauntaun? Tauntaun's perception, his passive is a 12. So it's not bad, but I'm not proficient in it.
What's his not passive?
It's a +2. Your passive perception is just 10 plus the modifier.
Yeah,
Hubert's passive perception is 16.
mine's also a 2. So
Hubert is probably the most perceptive out of you all.
yeah. So would it be possible to have him take a watch too?
Sure. If Adel Sorday tells him to.
You can go after me.
So
My highest skills are investigation and nature.
you know what?
Why do I have nature proficiency? Oh yeah, drugs.
You know what?
Drugs.
As an exercise to try and very slowly get over my fear of undead things, I will take watch with Patterson.
Are you
I
sure
mean,
you're big enough to
Patterson's an
handle that?
undead. He would have just been up and about anyways.
Yeah, yes, as long as I stay far away from him.
So opposite side of the bubble.
Probably.
We're in a 10-foot bubble, Fulgrim.
I will stay on
It's not very
I will
far.
stay on the other side of the 10 feet. As he hugs the wall.
Alright, so what's the order? Adel Sorday said she's taking the last one, and then said Hubert would take the one after her, which means Hubert is now taking the third, and Adel Sorday's taking second.
Okay, so then that would mean Thorgrim and Patterson are taking the first watch.
Are there any objections?
Nope.
Nope. Tauntaun can't object. He's in a sleeping cocoon. Making sleeping cocoon noises. Because reason.
We're good then.
Make it so, number one.
Alright,
Sure.
so... Thorgrim, your watch goes by uneventfully.
Okay. I am hugging the other side of the bubble as far away from Patterson as I possibly can.
Patterson just kind of is standing, staring blankly off into the distance, doesn't even really seem to notice that you are uncomfortable.
Meanwhile, I am very uncomfortable. Help.
Hello, I am Patterson.
Hello, I am
Please
Thorgrim,
insert will to
very
live.
scared.
Hello, I am Patterson.
This goes on for several hours.
Yeah, exactly. Just back and forth.
Do you say anything else to Patterson?
I guess he's gonna try. Thorgrim's gonna try and like engage in small talk, but like he knows it's not going to work because that's probably the only sentence he knows or Patterson knows how to say. So he's just going to just try and like, you know, kind of like when you're like really stressed out, just like stream of consciousness talking to Patterson, not really keeping track of exactly what he's saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll a d4.
Okay.
I have a feeling he's going to wake someone up if he's just constantly chatting.
Pick 4 words.
Oh,
Shit. I'm teaching him words by accident. Oh no.
okay, so, oh shit, I'm teaching. That's 4.
Not good enough.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's go with those then.
All right. So, by around the time you think that your watch is over, Thorgrim, you feel that it's a good time to wake up Adel Sorday.
Thorgrim wakes up Adel Sorday a little hurriedly and a little bit too forcefully. Like it's your watch. your turn.
Adel very slowly opens one eye and says, "You speak very loudly, Thorgrim."
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I heard you in my dreams. It was very strange.
I'm sorry.
Hello, I am Patterson.
I heard him
Sorry.
as well.
Shit.
At this,
That was
Adel
a good one.
opens both of her eyes and says, "Oh, that
Oh.
wasn't part of the dream."
Oh no, I taught him a word. Oh
Yeah.
no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Adel
Oh,
slowly
no.
pinches the bridge of her nose. You
Oh,
know,
no,
if
he's
Tauntaun
learning.
was a responsible man, I figured he'd be killing you. But knowing him, he's probably going to use this to his advantage now.
He's probably gonna laugh hysterically. Oh no.
Okay, and she just gets up. Well, get to sleep.
Thank you. And
So
Thorgrim's
did I miss
going
during
to-
Pilgrim's Watch that caused him to think somebody was going to laugh hysterically about something?
Oh, you'll find out. Don't worry.
Okay.
Pilgrim's going to very slowly and very nervously creep into bed. You know,
Okay.
slip into his bedroll and just sort of shake and try and calm himself down.
Well, Adel just gets up and does some small stretches, but while she does, she just glances over at Patterson.
Patterson is back to just staring blankly.
Patterson,
Hello, I am Patterson.
a being who is very slowly gaining intelligence. I don't know how Tauntaun did it, but that's some necromancy on par with Obitus.
Shit.
That's very strange.
As we all know, according to the previous campaign as well, I just oops my way into sentience.
Friendly reminder, it is not Tauntaun who made Patterson, it is Tauntaun's knife.
Yeah, she knows this, and that's what she's thinking about. He got that
That's a
knife.
very powerful knife.
He got that
But it is
knife.
his knife.
Shush. He got that knife off of one of the cultists. And using that knife, he created a zombie, or a skeleton, that is gaining intelligence, a necromantic's magic on par with one of the 4 legendary heroes. How the hell did the cult get that? And if they're able to do that with one knife from one lowly peon, what are the others capable of? I guess I'll tell the others this when they wake up. And then she going
No,
back.
not a
on-
hog, you heard a hen. DM just rolled a d20.
Yeah. Probably someone attempting to sneak up while Adel's pondering.
No, Sarday, roll a perception check, please.
Oh no,
Alright.
that's right. All of his mentals are 10!
3.
Everything's fine.
Okie doke. She will just keep watch.
Okay.
Oh, actually, are the angels still there?
Yes.
What are they
Hold
up
on.
to?
Hold on, I'll show you. Here you go.
Oh no, there's an actual map. Oh no, it's a battle map. We're gonna die!
She just looks at the angels.
Why
Did
is
they-
Bartholomew all the way over there?
He's sleeping.
And why am I outside the bubble?
You're not outside the bubble.
According
The
to my
bubble,
map.
the bubble is centered on Jubilee, not on Hubert.
Oh, right, I'm seeing Hubert's aura. That's what's screwing me up.
But no, the angels are just standing there, seeming to be keeping watch.
Patterson gets to feel Hubert love. Tauntaun just outside of it.
Adel will step out of the hut and look over to them. You notice anything?
Negative.
Alright. You really don't sleep, do you?
Negative.
You don't eat either?
We do not require.
Just because you don't require it doesn't mean that you're incapable of it, right?
Correct.
So have you eaten anything?
No.
Sounds boring. Well, I will leave you to it, and she heads back inside.
Adelstar Day walks up to meet Angels. You're boring, leaves.
Basically. Steps out.
Walks up to Angels, tells them they're boring, leaves, Angels not perturbed.
Basically. Walks out of invisible wall. Tells Angels they're boring. Leaves without further discussion. Alright. So yeah, she'll just keep watch for the rest of her time.
As time passes, eventually it comes time for Hubert.
Okay.
Do you wake Hubert?
Yep. Though I doubt he's asleep. Well, is he asleep?
Seems to be.
That's a surprise. Hold up. How is he looking?
Looks fine.
Okay. Last time I woke up before Hubert, he was sick as fuck. Not in a good way either.
What do you mean? He's always sick as fuck.
So do you wake Hubert?
Yep.
How do you wake Hubert?
Just shake his arm?
Not from down there, you won't.
Oh.
Phrasing.
Alright, Hubert will open his eyes as you begin shaking him.
Hello, Hubert.
Hello, my lady.
Time for you to go on watch. Though I'm not tired, so I'll go and stay on watch with you.
Are you, sir?
I already meditated. I'm good to go.
Very well.
Hold up,
And,
it's that they meditate for 4 hours, right?
yeah.
Okay.
And as Hubert sits up, he straightens his clothing a bit, clasps his hands together, and then very quietly, or very slowly leans towards you and goes, "I'm being watched."
By who?
I don't know.
I love that. This man wakes up, realizes they're being watched.
Well,
Whereas Patterson and Edel Sarday, we don't notice anything.
Patterson and Edel Sarday, everything's fine. Hubert, passive perception, wakes up, immediately notices something.
Everything is not fine.
Do you
I
know
must go commit murder for my lady.
Do you know where they are?
He very subtly nods this way.
I see. How many?
I only see one set of eyes.
Do they seem familiar?
No.
Alright. They're watching us through the hut?
Their eyes seem to be locked on our general direction.
Alright.
I can't tell who specifically is being watched.
Wake up the others then, but try and be subtle.
I will do my best. It's time for Hubert to roll a sleight of hand.
Just go over here. Hell yeah, Hubert.
Alright, Thorgrim, you are being very gently woken up.
What? Oh, hey, Haley. Hey there. Something up?
You're being watched. Be quiet.
Oh. Okay. Wait, what? And he looks like like his eyes just snap open, and he reaches for his hammer. He slowly gets up.
Not too quickly.
Very slowly gets up, and he's going to as slowly as he can reach down and shake Jubilee awake.
Roll sleight of hand. Alright. So, Adel Sarday, what you doing?
Right. I'm gonna like look over to Hubert and say, can you try and sneak over around, well, sneak, fuck, words. Okay.
So just to be clear, you stepped out of the bubble, yes?
No, I'm still in
Yes. No, you aren't.
it. What? It's a 10-foot thing, right?
Earlier, when you were talking to the angel, I think was asking about.
No,
Is that
hold
what-
on. I'm asking about now. Let's find out. What's this called?
It's
it
hut,
is-
right? Tiny
Real
hut,
tiny hut.
a
minute, I
10-foot radius.
Centered on self. So, okay, I guess you are still technically in the bubble.
Yeah, I ain't fucking leaving the bubble when there's someone out there.
You sure?
Yes.
Yeah, she's not that suicidal. Oh wait, that's Tauntaun.
It looks over to Hubert. Okay. They're in that general direction, right? I think I can teleport us over there, but would that be a good idea? Do you think you could take them out and incapacitate them?
I am uncertain. I don't know what it is.
Okay. In which case... Let's see. Where did he say they were? Here?
Right.
Okie doke. So, we cannot see them because it is dark. There is only one solution to that. I am going to cast...
We can't see them because it's dark. As they have dark vision, we have Tauntaun.
We also have dark vision. But,
I was pointing out that you have dark vision, and then there's Tauntaun.
yes. So, I am going to cast Wall of Fire
Jesus, that's a bit excessive.
here.
Do you have spell slots for that?
Yes, we rested, didn't we? Actually,
We
even
had a short rest, but did we get our long rest benefit?
even then, I still have one level 4 thingy
We
left.
did get our long rest benefits? Alright.
So, and it's going to be in this direction.
That's a little excessive, but okay.
Draw your wall.
And it's going to be non-lethal. A non-lethal wall of fire, yes.
Well, it would help if you could see what you were hitting.
Well, with this spell, I won't really have to, now will I? Wait, what the fuck says?
Yeah, you'll just set off this entire forest.
Jesus Christ. A massive mouse cursor.
Fuck me. I don't even know. Well, that's also why I have this good old, very convenient jug filled with water that's never runs out and has like 9 volumes in it right now.
You know that it does eventually run out, right?
It runs out, but not permanently. I thought you said that it fills back up.
It can fill back up, but it only produces a certain amount of gallons of water per day.
Yeah, but like, it's basically... Well, I guess it is empty, but it's never permanently empty. Well,
Alright, so as you do your hand motions and spread your hands and see flames beginning to ignite, for the briefest of moments you see a very large silhouette before you see it get wrapped in shadows, and you don't see anything over there.
how large was this silhouette?
Large.
Can I try and figure out what it was from the...
Roll an insight, I guess?
Okay. Also, I'm guessing it teleported away before it took damage or something.
Correct.
Alright,
It had
insight.
its action held for in case someone did something.
12. I have no fucking clue.
It looked like a large thing.
Did it look like a spider?
No.
Oh,
Looked humanoid.
that's strange.
Sort. Looked
Did it look
humanoid.
like a humanoid spider?
No.
Never heard.
Okie doke. Damn, I should went with fireball. Ah well. Then again, I probably would have missed with fireball.
GM, do I see what you just changed on the map?
What the fuck? When the... How the... What?
What
Oh,
did you
that's
say,
not
Ian?
good.
I said yes. You
Oh, you
noticed
did.
that all 3 angels suddenly hit the ground.
Oh, okay, they dropped
no.
dead. I thought it was they were dead all along. That'd be who the fuck was I talking to?
The Thorgrim really wants to run over and check on them. But the hut's still up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I heard the wall of fire go off, or am I still just...
You probably
Passed out.
would have heard her yelling about, well, casting the spell before fire erupted. So,
Technically, it doesn't make sound, but at this point, yeah, the entire party's probably been woken up.
Is dawn come by yet?
It is not dawn, no.
Okay, I need to know for Pearl of Power.
Thorgrim's gonna run over to this guy.
wait, Thorgrim? Oh,
Ned, he's...
too late.
Say again?
We're just gonna...
What you doing?
But
Do you want me to like roll a medicine check to see if he's like super dead?
You can very easily tell he's super dead. Like it looks like he's been impaled completely through the chest.
Oh my god, it's a giant bee.
Wait, when you say impaled, like how large is the entry and exit wound?
About twice as big as your forearm.
Holy
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
And then, Thorgrim, you hear something behind you. You hear something cackling.
do we see anything?
Yes. As out of the shadows,
Oh, fuck,
the
I know what this
fuck?
is. Oh, I hate.
Oh, that's the thing. Okay.
hey Thorgrim, you're being attacked twice.
Hey, cool. Thanks.
Oh, I hate. Fuck.
And-
Cue the scary music.
Hold
I'm
on.
going to use the DM, but fuck these things.
And to clarify, long rest, yes or no?
Yes.
Excellent.
So 17 hits, yeah?
It does that. Barely. Huh, well, indeed. I wonder what was used to impale these poor fellows. I can't see it.
Probably a big sword.
Alright,
Or perhaps the giant fingers.
Nah, probably
Thorgrim.
the sword.
you take 19 points of piercing damage as this creature moves its hand towards you, sinking its claws into your arm, and you are now considered grappled.
Question. Slashing damage, piercing damage?
It is piercing.
Okay. Wanted to make sure.
Actually,
Son
that'd be
of-
good against this thing.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but found it.
Roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
Are you friends with Daddy's boy in there?
Daddy's
George is just gonna fucking immediately shoot his head towards this thing.
As you do, its head turns towards you, and despite you all knowing it can't actually see through the bubble, it looks directly at George and goes, "Ah, there you are, Daddy's boy. I've been looking all over for you."
George, what is that?
Why do you have a creepy fucker?
George's eyes are immediately just white. He looks more pissed than you think you've ever seen him before.
George,
Oh.
just get Thorgrim and get him back in here, quick.
This is George's puppeteer. Wonderful.
George, remain calm. Moment, he can't touch us in here. We just need to get...
Unfortunately, he
This
is
one
touching
all
one of us.
day, he says, and he draws a claw across Thorgrim's neck.
Ow.
Look, just tell us who you are and what you want.
Who I am isn't important, but I want to kill Daddy's boy in there. He escaped me, and that is no good.
She just glances back at George.
Or just I rolled high. God. He's sword in a hand, he's wanting to run out there and swing at this thing.
Come here, Daddy's boy. Don't you want to get your sweet, succulent revenge on me?
George, if you were to guess, could we handle him?
I'm gonna reach out and put my hand on George's back, as I don't know how long he's gonna last. George, do not let him get to you.
That spell might not help.
I mean, it prevents him from being frightened by it, so...
I know, but that's literally one thing that's preventing him from fucking wanting to fight this thing.
Okay. Can Adel see that George looks like he's about to run out?
Roll insight.
Okay. Let's see. Insight. Hopefully I do well here. Otherwise we might be seeking Amy. Yep, we are seeking Amy real quick, sir.
Let's say a performance check from George.
Alright, let's see.
I would just like to say, a calm mind is a rational mind.
Hey, that's Adel's thing. Well, shit.
I mean, Montan's mind is generally calm.
No, it's
He's
not.
definitely not rational.
Yeah, you can't tell what George is planning on doing.
This is like he's
George.
getting... Oh, never mind, he said it.
George, speak to me here. Can we handle him?
Killed my father.
Hubert,
My father wasn't an angel, but
Yes, my lady.
make sure he doesn't leave this bubble. Restrain him.
Someone's gonna have to, because he can't get in, but Thorgrim's out there.
The last thing we need is you running out there and putting Thorgrim's life in danger. And
Do you allow Hubert to restrain you, George?
Somebody get the man.
he's gonna resist.
Why are you
but
rolling
he's
with
not gonna run
disadvantage?
out. Heroism spell.
Yeah, you'd roll with advantage, not disadvantage.
no, it means he's brave now, so there's less stopping him from fighting him. Yeesh.
Fair point. But still, I'm just like, stay calm. Remember, he wants to draw you out there, and if he does, he gets what he wants.
He's going to resist,
Nope.
but he isn't going to run out.
Alright. Meanwhile, the big baddie's gonna take 2 more attacks on Thorgrim.
Do I get anything in response?
I mean, you could attack if you wanted to, before he gets hit.
Could I also rage?
Sure.
Cool. I would like to rage, and like as the rage is slowly building, he actually drops the silver warhammer that he always carries with him,
Oh, I know.
and then he pulls out the mace of disruption.
Okay.
And,
Surprise, bitch.
and I'm going to make it, since he's rather easily hitting me. Actually, you know what? No, I won't make this one. So I'm just gonna take a swing with the mace. Oh,
That'll hit.
I don't know why it said 5 lightning. That's wrong.
6 plus strength. Why it's saying that?
7 plus. Is it a feat?
No.
No.
But it is undead.
Oh, excellent. So that means 2d6.
Yep. 2d6 radiant.
He's not gonna like that.
Oh, oops, I rolled 1d6, so that's one more d6.
Another one. There we go. That's pretty good.
Yeah, 7, 12, 16.
Alright, as you hit him with your first attack, you just hear him begin cackling as if the pain is actually pleasure to him.
Repeat.
Is the light doing anything to him? Like, cause the mace also radiates light.
The light's not doing anything to him, no.
Okay. So second swing.
Okay.
Another 25.
How much light does it generate?
I believe it's 20 foot.
10 foot bright, 10 foot dim, yeah?
Let me check. I think so. Nope.
10 foot right, 10 foot down.
20 foot light, 20 foot dim.
Oh, wow. That's pretty good. It is very shiny here right now.
It is.
Hold on. Oh, okay.
At least we have a light source.
Another 6.
Now he'll take his 2 attacks on you.
It's like, get the fuck off me!
You're lively.
So we're all awake, right?
Yes.
Okay. After phone call thingy, can I do a thingy thing?
Yeah. Thorgrim, you take 20 points of piercing damage. And 26 points of piercing damage. What you doing, Tauntaun?
I'm gonna need the cat. And the plan is to just put it right next to Thorgrim and just...
Meow.
Hold on, was there an actual cat in the background that made noise when the cat hit?
No. That was me.
No, not the meow, the noise before that.
No,
Is
that
that
was
the
my...
matter I'm hearing shit?
No, that was my chair.
Oh, sure sounds like a cat.
Get creaky.
Anyways, have fun with haste, Thorgrim.
Ooh, I like it.
You feel a fuzzy paw upon your leg, and then suddenly you feel very fast.
Gotta go fast.
Thorgrim.
Clearly we're not avoiding this, so I think
Thorgrim,
we need
retreat.
to get some people in there.
No,
I
please.
can't.
Thorgrim can't retreat.
He's
I can't,
grappled.
he's holding me.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Yes, I'm trying to get him
Yeah.
off me.
Well,
This is
And
why
if I leave the spot, the bubble goes down. So we need to do something now.
okay. Well, first thing I am going to do
Tauntaun
is...
has plan.
Did he tell us the plan?
I'm about to.
So what's the
Tauntaun
plan?
is saying Tauntaun has plan.
All right,
What's the
speak.
plan, Tauntaun?
Well, is this orb not basically invulnerable to just bullshit from other people outside of it?
Yeah, but I can't really shoot stuff out, and neither can Needle Sarday. You can do it with your cat, though, thankfully.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about dipping...
About-
Hit and retreat tactic.
Well, that's what we're gonna have to do then. But for now, get Thorgrim free is the first priority.
Okay.
No, I hate him. He should be fine.
I... Just in case, and then Adel will yell at the top of her lungs in Dwarven, Bartholomew, we need your help right now!
Bartholomew will then begin slowly standing up. Everyone roll initiative.
Oh boy.
We need the Megazord right now.
Alright. So. It gets to go first. So it is going to disengage from you, Thorgrim.
Oh, cool. So it's leaving my. Does that mean I can sentinel?
Oh, yeah. Sentinel the door's disengaged.
Let me just double triple check here. This does mean that you get to sentinel it as it tries to make a getaway.
I'm a sentinel. Sentinel. Yes?
Yep, you hit.
Cool. 11 plus 5. 16.
So As it tries to run away, you swing your mace, hitting it in the knee, and you hear it begin laughing as it goes. And you watch as a black smoke begins emanating from its mouth.
Oh, it's got smoker's cough. Great.
As it will generate a bubble of magical darkness. And
Oh, great. How does that interact with my music structure? Like,
it basically makes it to where you can see the mace right in front of your face. As this seems to be a higher caliber darkness than what your mace can produce.
okay, that makes sense.
Right. So that will be its turn. Jubilee, you are blind.
Why am I blind?
Magical darkness.
God damn it.
Hey, I keep telling all of our casters, Eldritch and Dev. Good one. Oh, pack magic.
You know what's funny? I never added this to my sheet, but apparently I can cast darkness.
So, man, can't play the end like.
Yeah, days afterward power.
Never get tired of it. Well, I can't really move out, otherwise the bubble goes away. So, unfortunately, I'm kind of stuck here, guys. But, that being said, there's something at least I can do for all of you.
Can't you dispel magic?
I mean, I could, but oh, whatever. I was gonna. Actually, it's a bonus action, so yes, I can do both. Okay.
All right. Roll a d20 if you would be so kind. Plus your spellcasting modifier.
Don't think it's gonna matter too much. But my modifier for spell casting. Oh, that's my spell attack. Sorry, it's 5, so that's 24.
So Jubilee, how do you describe your dispel magic?
As the darkness surrounds us all and we all go blind, Jubilee takes a deep breath in, brings her arm up, and swipes it to the side, almost as if to swipe away like a puff of smoke or something, as the darkness slowly just dissipates. Then, as a bonus action, charge. So, 5 of my allies will get temp HP, so since I already gave some to our half-angel boy, Adel Sarday, Hubert, and since Dwarf is within 30 feet, him, Thorgrim, and Patterson, because he's going to be melee.
Shit.
And you guys get to make your movement. Go for it.
Adel Sarday, what are your orders?
Alright. This thing is undead. Well, it looks undead. Which means Adel will not tell Hubert to hold back anymore. So she is going to look to Hubert, point at it, and say, kill.
There you go. And as Hubert steps out of the bubble, the creature's eyes immediately turn to lock on him as it will take an attack at him.
Nani?
It's got range.
Well, it only has one reaction then, because
Does it?
George goes out there too.
Alright.
George, there's no need to be afraid.
One attack lands, and since one attack landed, a second attack gets to land, or gets to go. The second attack by Hubert. However, it reaches its claw out as Hubert just barely manages to get out of the bubble. You watch as the claws pierce his shoulder with him grimacing before it pulls Hubert into range, laughing the entire time.
Anton, tell Patterson to get in there.
I don't know, can I do that right now?
Not until
Because of my
your turn.
ability, he's allowed to move up to his movement speed as a free action. Actually, DM, I'd like to point something else out. You can't do that,
Do what?
because they can move without provoking attacks of opportunity.
That's not an attack of opportunity.
Okay, never mind, sorry. I
Yeah,
tried.
attacks of opportunity are when you
That's a special ability this guy has.
Yep.
Alright.
It's
Good to
kind of
know.
like Polar Mask.
Alright, fair enough, we now know.
He-
But hey,
So-
good thing that's temp HP.
Since Patterson does have movement, you can tell him to move if you want to.
Get within your ugly cousin's distance. Just smack him and stuff.
Shit.
Is that all you're doing, Jubilee?
Yeah, that's my action and bonus action, because if I move, the bubble goes down, so our spellcasters need a shield right now.
Adel Serde.
Oh fuck, I forgot to take my free movement. Can I do that now?
Sure.
Alright. I was so distracted by Hubert getting fucking stabbed that I forgot. Okay.
And grappled.
And
I'll
grab.
be right back.
So I am
then
going
what?
to go this way because I don't want to deal with that. Wait, hold on. I need to check something first. Where is it? Okay. I am going to cast. Nope. First, I am going to move. So here. Then I am going to cast Bless on. I almost called him Thorbert. Whoops. Thorgrim, Hubert, and George.
We have fused together. It is canon now.
Fuck that. And then. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. Wait. Should that be
Back to
all
the
I do?
future.
No. Okay. Since I think this one doesn't need me to actually fire it, I'll do 2 sorcerer points so I can make this spell a bonus action, and I am going to cast Sacred Flame on the dude.
Alright, so as the white flames attempt to go around it, you just see the shadows billowing off of it leap forward, engulfing the flames before joining back into his mass as he just continues cackling.
Does this motherfucker have legendary resistance as well? What the fuck is this?
It's a fucking cantrip. If he makes the save, he takes no damage.
Oh, okay. It's just with how you...
I think he absorbed it.
Yeah, with how you did it, I'm like, what the fuck? Does this dude just not care? But, okay.
That might be an absorb element spell.
Maybe. But no, he made the save.
Alright.
What a waste of sorcerer points.
George,
Yeah. Fuck.
Well, Leroy Jenkins.
He's gonna fucking. What? finally just gets to the point where George can't take it anymore. He's going to... Wings are going to pop out of his back. He's going to go into his Azamar Protector form. He's going to rush out at this thing.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
Is they inside of him right now, or is it?
Need it.
Are they inside of him right now, or is it just
What do you mean?
like I don't see them on the thing at all? Hubert or Corbin. Oh, they're inside the guy.
Weird.
I moved him back. Do you see them?
Yeah, now I see him, but now he's far further away.
See if this fixes it. Can you see them? We're in their spots now.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
That was odd.
Felt like I was being moved around.
Some unseen force was moving me around, and it wasn't Jubilee this time.
Would this be considered flanking, or?
Yes, you were flanking with Patterson.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh, that's a crit.
You next.
Never mind the blast. Fuck.
Look for that.
I don't know how much damage that's gonna do with fucking attack on.
He's a
It's a
brave
plus
boy
15.
right now.
I'm sorry. What'd you say, George?
Was it a plus 15 that was using for his crits, or?
I honestly don't remember. It's 8 free damage because of your longsword. That should be the only free damage that you get. So So unless you're using a smite to add more dice to it, I think you just add a second D.
Oh, he is, honestly.
Okay, so for right now, you rolled a 13 on damage, so we'll add 8 to that, so that's 21 right off the get-go.
Plus the extra 8 from the radiant and stuff.
Yeah.
And then, so as if that hit was good, he is going to add on a staggering smite to that.
Okay.
That's going to be an extra 8d6, and he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Alright. Then we multiply 8 times 6, which is 48. So it's 48 plus 19 extra damage.
Jeez, so sorry. So 48 on top of that, or?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Wait, you said 4d8 or 48, like the number?
48.
Oh, okay.
As in, you dealt 48 extra damage.
Oh, okay. Alright, then his second attack.
And unfortunately, it doesn't seem like what the effect of your staggering smite took effect, as he looks to you and just continues giggling gleefully as if excited that you're hurting him.
Alright,
Come
sorry.
Come on, Daddy's boy. Don't you want to kill me? You need to try harder than that. As it seems his cutting words shake you a bit as you roll a 1 on your damage this time.
Oh, God.
It moves on to Thorgrim's turn.
His cutting words. Wow. Okay. Thorgrim is going to let out a primal scream and just start laying into him. 2 strikes with the mace recklessly. So, first attack.
That'll hit.
26. For that, 9 damage plus another. I know, right? Oh God, 4 radiant damage, and I'm going to probably against my better judgment spend a superiority die and roll an extra 6 damage, and this evil, whatever his name is, has to roll a wisdom saving throw. Yep, wisdom save.
Okay. And what's your save DC?
DC 15.
Alright, what do you say to him? Because this is the one that'll give him disadvantage on his attacks on anyone other than you, yeah?
Yeah.
So what do you say?
On seeing the dark entity focus on George again, Thorgrim bashes him in the knee and says, "Hey, what are you looking at him for? Eyes on me, shitface!"
I'm sorry, but you're not as important as Daddy's boy here.
Oh, fuck you! I'm gonna take another swing at him.
Okay.
Also reckless.
That'll hit.
For 7 damage plus 5 radiant. And I'm gonna try it again. I said, eyes on me, asshole!
Yes. This time as you hit him, you just hear him go, and he looks back to you now with his head tilted to one side as you see a very evil grin on his face.
Good. Action surge.
Keep in mind you do get a free attack thanks to haste.
Oh, that will not be applied with my action surge, correct?
No, so if you use action surge, you'll have 3 more attacks you can use.
Oh, it does get them. Okay.
No, so if you use your action surge, you get another standard action which you can use to make 2 attacks. Haste gives you a standard action which you can use to make 1 attack. So you will still have plenty of attackles to do if you want to.
Excellent. So I'll do my 3rd boosted attack first. With my reckless with my mace. Oh, that's not good though.
All right. So this time, as you swing your mace towards it, it seems to be sidestepping you, as it seems as if it's learning how you're going to try and attack it.
Wait, you got blessed, remember?
I do. 15.
You feel a surge of energy, however, it manages to sidestep you at the last second as it just continues grinning as you see darkness continuing to burn off of it as it chuckles at the fact that you missed it.
Alright. Popping action surge, 3 more swings.
No. No, you'll only get 2. Sorry
That's what I thought.
Yeah, sorry if I confused you there. My bad.
That's fine. No, that's fine. So I'll pop action surge, 2 more swings. Roll reckless. Natural fucking 20.
Nat 20, bitch. Nat 20, bitch.
Does the radiant damage also double?
All dice that you roll in a crit get doubled.
Fuck yeah.
4d6.
Actually, it's 2d6 plus 12. He gets 12 free damage.
Oh, nice.
Nice. So first 20 bludgeoning and 18 radiant.
Okay.
Let's go, leave mark.
Reckless makes hit. 18.
That'll hit.
Cool. For 8 damage and 3 more damage.
How do you want to do this?
I I take one look at George and I just smile sadly and just say, sorry, bro. I got this one. And I just fucking lunge at him like an angry wolf and just start bashing him in the head, punching him in the face, headbutting him, just fucking wailing on him. Just, like a wild animal.
Okay. The entire time you're beating into the creature, he just continues to laugh and laugh and laugh. And as you break more and more portions of him, you just continue hearing the almost as if mocking you laughter before, as you go for the final swing, he goes, "I'll be back," and you slam into his skull, and you hear a loud snap before you watch as its body begins to contort as black fire begins engulfing it before it seems to burn away.
Once it burns away completely, Thorgrim will just go, "Ha! I'll take you for touching me without consent, bitch."
Okay, everybody back in the bubble.
Yep.
No, I think that's the danger's gone. Why is the initiative not going? Okay, back in the bubble. No, he didn't get rid of everything. Something's still here. Otherwise, he would have deleted everything.
I'm back in the bubble.
He deleted everything.
No, he didn't.
He did on my screen.
No, he just got rid. You fool! He got rid of the initiative table. Didn't get rid of each initiative. Something is still here.
I'm tired. I want to sleep.
George.
Still kind of looking around.
Hubert, grab him and get him back into the bubble.
You come willingly, George. Because a yes means you get pulled into the bubble. A no means you're about to get grappled.
You were being like loud walking up to me, or was he being like fucking?
He's not stealthing. He's making his presence known.
Does he say anything, or does he just walk up to me?
Come now, George.
He'll resist and just walk back into the bubble himself. Still kind of looking around.
Hubert nods. That's good enough for him.
George, what the hell was that?
He doesn't want
George, what was that?
apparently my dad and now knows me.
You're going to need to
I was asking, do I recognize that thing or do I not recognize it?
You recognize it as the thing that killed your dad, but you still don't know the reasons as to why it was apparently hunting you both.
George, you're going to need to do a better job of explaining than that.
What else do you want me to fucking say other than it's the thing that killed my dad and is now hunting me?
What is it?
I don't fucking know.
So what happened then? It killed your dad, but how and why? And is it tracking you or what?
I don't know.
Adel looks at George hard for a few moments before she seems to calm down and she just rests her hands on George's shoulder. Well, whatever it is, it's gone for now. So try to keep calm, okay?
I kind of look over towards the angels and they know that thing was here.
I don't think they did. They're gone now.
Did you know?
Me? I only realized a few moments ago. That's why I set up the firewall over there, to try and catch it off guard. I feared if
Why
I...
didn't you warn them?
Because I feared if it did, it would have rushed in and killed them. Catch it off guard, and then we all attack it at once. Less deaths.
George, we couldn't have known.
Sorry, what did George say?
Said now there's 3 deaths thanks to you.
Adol, takes her hands off her shoulders and folds her arms slowly. If we focus on what ifs and has-beens, then we would be stuck here. Do you want to argue with me about who caused the deaths of these men, or do you want to move forward?
He'll just not respond. He's still just kind of staring at one of the bodies.
If anything, George, you should blame me. Lady Adelsade did not realize that the creature was over there until I pointed it out.
Granted, if not for you, none of us would have known it was there. Then we would all be dead. The men died trying to defend us. They were doing their duty. Though, whatever that thing was, he managed to sneak up on them. They killed them in seconds. It's definitely powerful. Good on you, Thorgrim, for being able to take it down.
I expended a lot trying to do that. But I did it, so hopefully it won't be bothering us for a while.
For a while. It did say it'd be back.
Mm-hmm.
It will turn and then look at what's left of the body. It's just ashes now, right?
There aren't even ashes left.
It just gone.
Okay, we'll add that to the list of things we need to ask Azazel.
Can we just get to the top? Hey, George, is there a library there?
What is a library gonna do?
Let us know what this
knowledge.
is.
Knowledge is the most important power that I can actually manage right now.
For once,
Take a deep
Tauntaun.
breath and just... Or should.
For once,
Specifically,
Tauntaun
records
has
as
a point.
to... Did we all figure out that this thing was undead?
It looked undead.
Obi?
Yeah. It's pretty obvious it was taking extra damage from the Mace of Smiting, so...
Okay. I'm gonna specifically need to find the books how that dead.
Well, hopefully.
Which is something I've been meaning to look into anyways, but this is now just pushed that up on the priority list.
Hopefully this thing has actually been documented before.
To my knowledge, it hasn't. We were the ones trying to track it down.
You and your father?
No.
Then who is we?
I would assume him and whoever has asses says.
My mother.
Oh yeah, that would probably do it.
The more that you guys are talking, and the more times the word undead is mentioned, Thorgrim gets more and more agitated, and he kind of just reaches out and grabs Jubilee's arm.
Billy will hold his hand.
Let me just let me.
Mm-hmm.
You only
Actually,
know.
what Tata's just telepathically talking to Patterson. Because I can't book it.
To my knowledge, this is the first time I've seen it since it killed him. I don't even know if she's seen it yet.
Well, you're going to have to tell her.
We should hurry to town. We're all awake. We're all as rested as we can be right now. Let's go.
Alright. Hold on then. Before that, she is going to go around behind Hubert and Thorgrim. She is going to then twin cast. Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. Cure wounds.
There we go.
Which level? I guess 2.
Hmm.
2d8 plus 3. Well, you both get 8 HP.
Thank you.
Tauntaun, I think he saw your message already.
Okay. It's not gonna stop me from making a triangle.
Okay.
I don't know what part of you is behind.
Well, I was just talking from like that little bit. Just the farthest away that I can get it from Thorgrim.
Before we
Okay,
go,
he's trying to be
Oh,
sensitive.
the farthest you say.
Without leaving the bubble!
too
You
late.
motherfucker!
We're leaving anyway, so.
Wait, before we go, and she looks at George, do your men have any way to be, what's the word, identified? Like, for example, some kingdoms have a sort of tag with their name on it.
He's looking for dog tags.
As far as you know, George, they do not.
They don't carry dog tags. When they're redeemed, they're just known as redeemed. I don't even know if they have actual name.
I don't know if they'd want their bodies just to be left out here.
George will step out of the bubble and take one body and take it over to the other one.
Okay. Where are you taking them?
I'm gonna take them off to like just the left here.
George, roll a perception while you're moving them.
What?
Uh-oh.
As you're moving them, you notice that most of their features look practically identical. Not only that, but all of them still have their eyes open, despite being very much dead.
Yikes.
Identical features?
Almost like a robot?
Very much flesh, as there's a lot of blood.
Do I feel anything like coming from them, or is it just that all I see?
That's all you see.
Okay. I'm going to take his time to dig up a big enough grave for 3 of them.
Hubert, can you help him?
Of course.
Oh no.
Just punch one out of the way.
Of course. Boot.
This one's useless.
Not you.
Eventually 3 graves are dug for all of them.
Alright. As I said, you should have one of them on individual grave. Dial it back up on dirt. And he's going to say a small prayer for each of them.
Okay.
he's just gonna stand back up and go back into the bubble.
Well, it will still look over the graves and then, like, glance over to Hubert. Seems... Well, for one, I think he blames me for what happened, unfortunately. For another, this is just another thread in a very tangled web, isn't it?
And if he blames you for this, well, that is his prerogative and his problem, not ours.
It could become ours. I don't really...
And if it does, I will simply have to handle the problem.
By killing him or maiming him or leaving him physically intimidated?
Killing was my go-to method, yes.
Don't. Besides, if he wants to blame me, let him blame me. I don't care.
But if he tries to harm you in any way...
He won't.
But if he does?
He won't.
But if he does?
Focus more on the fact that he won't. Weren't you the one that told me not to be so worried about hypotheticals?
I've also told you to be prepared for everything.
I am prepared for everything.
Then you should prepare for him. You should prepare as if he is going to attack you.
I will. By not killing him.
And that is your wish.
It's either way. She just folds her arms. Do you know anything about that creature? Ever seen anything like that before?
I'm afraid I have not. Well, actually, you made him read. You made him read a book about creatures.
True that.
You'll have to roll a history. Which isn't. Nope.
Fuck me. Wow, Hubert. Alright. Well, let's go back to the others. Let's not dawdle.
Alright. What you guys doing now?
We should probably start going.
I don't think
Yes, we should.
we shouldn't dawdle here any longer.
Oh, right. Another thing. Adel's gonna go to Ricky. Ricky, come with me, please.
He looks to you and nods.
She'll then go to Bartholomew and say, and Dwarven, can you keep Ricky safe?
Bartholomew just stares at you.
As in, keep her inside the hatch.
He just continues to stare at you.
She is saying this in Dwarven.
I'm aware.
Please?
Hubert will walk over and just open the hatch.
Can you not open that yourself?
Bartholomew shakes his head.
That's very inconvenient. Anyway, she'll then help Ricky into the hatch.
Okay.
Ricky, if you need anything, just knock on Bartholomew. Or maybe you can open that. Can you open the hatch from in there?
He nods.
Alright, if you need anything, just let us know.
She nods again.
Stay safe. Alright. And she goes back to the others. So, let's go.
Alright. Do to play.
Oh boy.
Back to Dick.
Back to Dick.
Back to Dick.
Alright. I'll be right back real quick.
Back to the Dicture.
Dicture.
Oh yeah, I should
Not
probably...
expecting that.
Hmm?
Oh, hey, we're no
I was not
longer
expecting that.
masters as our token.
Yeah,
It was,
I don't think I was expecting that either.
no, I definitely wasn't.
It's like, oh, you think you in trouble now? Next time, fucking know the puppet master's gonna come back again.
I was really prepared for that, honestly. But no, we got George's puppet master instead.
Nah, it wasn't an altar, so we were fine from the puppet master.
You say this now.
I don't know. Was the Gladiators Arena just one giant altar?
Maybe.
As long as we stay away from any metaphorical or physical altars, we'll be fine.
Everything could be an altar.
Fuck.
Look, there's this random, unassuming stump. Some druid comes and starts praying to it. Oh god, it's an altar.
Oh
No!
shit. Eesh. But great, we have 2 puppet masters. 3 if you count Adel Sarday. Yeesh.
And they both like laughing. Ah!
Adel doesn't like laughing.
No, I mean both the puppet masters.
True.
One of them
One
laughs
cackles,
creepily.
the other laughs.
Yeah, what's the
God.
difference?
Cackling is not laughing. Cackling is generally insanity.
Now we just need one to giggle, one to chuckle, one to chortle.
Boo.
I mean, Tauntaun is full of just traumatic stress-induced amnesia. Have fun, Ovi.
Oh, he's gonna hit you with something.
And I will cherish it all. Mostly because I doubt it's gonna be any sort of level of fuckery compared to my Wednesday DM.
Meanwhile, I tried to hit me with some fuckery early on, and my
Fucking
rolls were
hell.
just like, no. You do not get to understand the subtext of this fuckery. Fuck you.
The fuckery
All
will
you
continue
need
to
to
be
know.
fuckery.
Is that this man is the source of a big problem for my character.
What, the
And I just want him
puppeteer?
dead.
The puppeteer? Wonder what he did to
Oh,
you.
no, I was talking about the Wednesday thing that I was referencing.
Oh. But no. George and Thorgrim have their own puppet masters, and Adel meanwhile's like, I am a puppet master.
And then there's Tauntaun. I'm a thing.
Pretty soon, your Adelsarday is going to get really, really large nails and start cackling evilly.
Man,
no,
I
she
wish
not-
that I could use my meta knowledge right now. That'd
What a
be
shame.
rude to all of
Metagaming.
us. Yeah, but that'd be rude to all of us.
Yes,
Alright,
it
I'm
will.
back.
Welcome back.
That's why I'm gonna look for a library. Plus, libraries tend to have magic.
Alright, Thorgrim, roll survival.
Boy, my favorite thing ever.
Because you no longer have an escort who's doing this automatically.
God damn it.
Nice.
I don't
Why did I click that? I wanted to click this part of it.
I don't know where Haven is. Help.
Hey, you at least know it's northwest of you.
Okay.
I mean, we do have George who can tell us, who can lead the way.
That's true. If you want George to do it, you can.
That would probably be better because he's been there before. Hey, George, do you want the map?
Well, I'll take it.
George?
Alright, George, roll survival. You get advantage because you're in home territory. Alright. So, you feel like you are a day away now. As morning has come and gone and night begins to approach once again.
One more hut set up.
It's at least half a day away, so we should be arriving by tomorrow.
Alright. How are you feeling?
Take a deep breath and just say, better.
That's good.
I
Hopefully.
apologize, I should not have blamed you for that.
You're under duress. It's fine. Most people cannot think clearly when under that sort of stress. Alright, anyway, hopefully Azazel will have some answers for all of us.
Who's standing watch?
I guess I'll take first watch with Hubert.
Alright.
Virgil will take second.
Alright.
I'll take third, I guess, then.
Okay. Bartholomew will look down as Riki pokes her head out of his chest and looks to everyone as if pondering what she should do.
Sorry, who's pondering?
Riki.
Ricky, are you okay?
She looks to you. She nods.
Good to hear. We're going to be getting near Haven soon. I'd like you to keep your past with Zardak and Thorgrin to yourself. For now.
Thorgrin.
Thorgrin, my lady.
Yes.
Sorry.
I'm the nice one.
Thorgrin's getting fed up with your mispronunciation.
I can't help it. I have brain issues. So I'd like you to keep your past with Zardak and Thorgrin to yourself. For the time being, at least.
She nods.
Good. Then she just pats her on the shoulder.
Do you want her to sleep in Bartholomew or in the circle?
Well, she was fine in the
Save
circle.
her in the circle.
Yeah, she was fine in the circle last time, so.
Adel Sarday wants Riki to throw that ass in the circle.
What the
Jet.
fuck, dude?
I dropped a french fry.
God, that's karma.
That's not karma, that's just dropping a french fry. It happens all the time.
Karma, I
Fuck
say.
karma. Well, fuck karma. I'm gonna eat that french fry anyway.
10-second rule.
Wait, you guys only use seconds?
Mother of mercy.
What? Our house was clean enough that you could eat off the floor like it was a dinner plate.
Oh, alright. So. Adel Sarday.
Mm-hmm.
Your watch goes by fairly uneventfully.
If we're taking another sleep, Ponton's back in the cocoon.
Do you wake George to do his watch?
Yeah.
Alright. George. On your watch, you begin hearing the flapping of wings as 3 more redeemed land around the circle. And they seem to be looking about.
Something the matter?
They cannot see you because of the tiny hut.
Okay, you said they're the demon, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so he'll take a step out of the hut then, so they can see him.
They all immediately look to you and go, "Ah, George, we have sensed distress. What goes on?"
We were attacked.
By what?
An undead. Assume, I guess. Some type of large creature with claws. We slayed it and said it will be back.
We must make record of this. Are you unharmed?
Physically, yes.
Very well. Would you like us to remain here?
No. We should be close enough to get there, but would say this dress is, I guess, since again, I'd rush you as quick as possible.
Very well. Have a good night. And without another word, they all fly off. Other than that, your watch will go uneventfully. Thorgrim was the last one on watch, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. Thorgrim, as you sit there on watch, you begin looking about, and you see a pair of wolf puppies playing in the meadow nearby.
Aw.
That's cute.
As you watch on, you very clearly see other wolves making sure that nothing happens to them.
It's good boys or girls, good puppies. I'll sit there and watch, a smile on my face.
Meanwhile, it's all the distraction. It's the creatures behind you.
Yeah, exactly. Meanwhile, the Papa Wolf is behind me in the hut. Nah!
That fucking laughing dude appeared because I was busy thinking about things I don't even remember right now, so I wouldn't be surprised if he pulled that shit again.
Alright, so other than that, eventually the wolves will go about their business as the sun begins to rise. And it's another beautiful day.
Ah, what a wonderful day.
Yes, a beautiful day in the post-apocalyptic Crestfall.
Hey, you're in Haven's Land now. It's beautiful here.
For now.
Thorgrim will get up, go stretch, and just say, ah, what a beautiful day it is.
Have you ever heard of something called tempting fate, Thorgrim?
Oh, yes, I've tempted fate many times.
Then don't
Doesn't
do
always
it
go
again,
well.
please.
Why not? It seems like bad things happen regardless of whether I tempt fate or not.
It'll just rises out of her meditative position and stretches. Didn't we all get attacked by some undead creature of almost last night?
Yes, and I wasn't attempting to tempt fate then.
No, but I certainly was.
Well, you know what? I'm not going to say anything.
From where we are, do we see Haven in the distance?
A perception.
Alright.
Just 'cause I'm curious.
Oh, now I get a nat 20. Okay.
Your elf eyes can see for miles.
Nice.
Yeah, you can
What do I see?
see it in the distance.
The hobbits are going to Isengard. The hobbits. Yeah. We're almost at Haven now.
You don't think hobbits is?
Wait, my ring is gone. My ring is gone. No.
I was about to say, you'd still have to pay me. Yeah, according to Tauntaun's calculations, you have 100 gold anyway, so I'm gonna be taking that.
What?
Not
Since when?
my calculation.
Since when? I only have 20.
From the scales.
You still have to sell the scale.
Yeah, we don't even know how much the heart is worth. Apparently, that's worth a lot.
Once I sell,
Tauntaun doesn't want to give that away. He wants to keep the heart.
Unfortunately
Once I-
for you, Hubert has it.
once I sell the scales, I will pay you. But
As you are all talking, each of you, hear a voice in your head.
Saying what?
Hello, strangers. If you're looking for knickknacks and paddywhacks, come to the night market tonight. And that's it.
Adel, pauses.
Knick-knack, paddywhacks.
Adel pauses mid-sentence and then looks at Thorgrim and says, "You heard that, yes?"
the night market. What? Was it? Didn't we find that in the other village?
Why does that...
Tauntaun are just gonna start skipping into town.
Town is half a day away. You're just skipping for miles.
Yeah, he has stated it.
I am going to skip the whole way in my 9-inch heels because fuck all of you. There is a night market.
It'll
It's
just.
not even night yet.
It'll
I
just.
don't care. I'll probably get there at night. I'm skipping in 9-inch heels.
Get there by noon.
It'll just watches him go, and then just goes back to look at the Thorgrim.
Can I have Patterson skip along with me?
Adderson will follow any order you give him.
I want him to skip with me.
Very well.
All we need now are weaved baskets and flowers. It's just the most absurd sight you will ever see. We'll be right there.
Adel like watches him go for like half a minute before like sighing and says, "I'm going to let him go forward for about an hour, so that's when we arrive in the city. People do not think we are related in any way."
You know, I must applaud that man. Advertising via the sending spell is a very impressive idea.
You know, that is kind of clever, actually.
Yes, very.
Yeah, but how much magic does it eat?
Anyway, we have a place where we can sell those scales. Hubert, how much do you think that heart is worth?
I am uncertain.
Maybe if we run into Poe Masters, he can use that contraption to figure it out again. Though, we still need to speak with Azazel. I guess depending on when we get there, we'll see whether or not we go to the night markets or Azazel first.
We should arrive by noon, my lady.
Can we wait like a few more minutes so that that person, as she just gestures over to Tauntaun's figure in the distance, arrives well before we do?
I will do as ever you command.
Perfect.
I'll just follow at your pace. No big deal.
Yes, I really do not want people's first impression of me is to be following a 9-foot being skipping along merrily as if we are frolicking.
With a
He's
forearm.
not 9 feet tall. He's 6'9" before heels.
Whatever. She don't care.
If he does cause problems, he may end up getting exiled.
What?
That will be his issue to deal with then.
Okay.
What, frolicking? I was frolicking in problem.
How would he be exiled? Is Haven that stringent?
I don't think so, but you never know.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Alright.
I think we've
Tauntaun
waited
gets
long
to
enough,
town,
so
immediately exiled.
I wouldn't be surprised.
As promised, about half a day later, you all arrive into the city of Haven.
Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo.
Pretty.
Pretty. Very.
And let's see, who's the lucky winner to represent the party?
Man.
I will roll a die and we will find out. And the winner is...
Me? Hells yes.
Let's shut up and me.
Shut up, Dolph
Nice.
Ziggler.
Tauntaun gets to town earlier. Shouldn't he be his own thing?
No.
In before Thorgrim gets jealous and becomes the main.
Alright,
antagonist.
it seems like we're all going in together then. The DM has so decided.
Boy.
Because Adelsar Day, your cunning plan to ensure that you were not lumped in with Tauntaun, you see Tauntaun being held at the main gate by some of the redeemed, and as you approach, one looks to you and goes, "He is with you, correct?"
Adel looks like she is very, very, very actively fighting her better judgment to say yes. But after a few, 30 seconds...
Yeah, he's with us.
God damn it. And she just looks at you with a... She actively says, "God damn it," and just looks at you.
What?
Thorgrim does the face palm.
No.
As we thought. We remember you traveling. We remember you traveling with him.
Wait, but what? Huh?
Wait, yes, how do you remember?
All redeemed share minds.
That's...
I have mine. Got it.
Oh, that's kind of creepy.
That's very creepy.
Mhm. So yeah, lying to them wasn't going to be any good, anyways.
Yes, good on you. You...
I'm sorry, you like left that door wide open for me. It's like, wait for it. There it is.
I appreciate it. For some reason, my better judgment flies the coop when it comes to him. Anyway. And she looks to the redeemed. Where would we go to speak with Azazel? Would we be able to speak with her?
Before you are permitted to enter, you must visit Azazel.
Oh,
That makes it easy.
wait. Before we're permitted to enter, then where is she?
I will take you there.
Oh, okay.
Please guide us to Azazel.
And as you walk through, you actually see a lot of angels and various humanoids flying about. And you also spot very odd creatures that you most likely wouldn't expect to be here, such as ogres and hill giants. You even see a few kobolds scampering about, popping in and out of what you think are sewers, but it just seems to be a very thriving, very busy, and very populated city.
Do we see Chicken Lion?
No.
Thank God. That would be very awkward if we did.
Most of the angels you see seem to be the redeemed.
That's disturbing.
So, the majority of the city is populated by one person, copied a million times over.
No, that's the majority of the angels. The humanoid entities are various humans, elves, orcs, etc., etc.
So the angels aren't like the majority of the population.
No.
Okay,
They seem to be more of a guard than anything else.
got it. Makes sense. Hello,
Eventually,
hello, redeemed. Hello,
You're-
other redeemed.
you are led here. And as you all enter, wait a minute, I need to prepare for this. Hold on, I have to get the party.
Before that, Ada will look to George and say, anything we need to know about Azazel?
I would say just don't do anything unnecessary or try to upset her.
Right.
Okay, but what is considered unnecessary or upsetting?
Let's see. For one, criticizing Kingdom or how she does her thing. Being womanly obnoxious, mocking a god, their god.
So far, it's sounding like you're gonna have to find a way to keep Tauntaun from being conscious.
Yeah, nervous side eyes at Tauntaun.
Tauntaun, please do not say or do anything while we're in there unless directly spoken to.
And even then, try not to say much.
Other than that, I just say be as respectful as you can be because, yeah.
If I'm exceptionally good, Hydra Heart.
No, if you're exceptionally good, I'll let Hubert train Patterson.
We already made a deal about that one.
I'm changing the deal. Pray I don't change it any further.
That's just not very ladylike of you.
There are many things not ladylike of me.
No, I'm fairly certain even a lady is better than you in the concept of deals.
She just rolls her eyes.
your heart. The fuck are you giggling about?
Nothing.
He's gonna hit us with something.
No, it's the name I read of the person who made this map I'm about to put you guys on.
What's the name?
What's the name?
Or is it on the map?
It was, but I'm covering it.
No, let's see it. I want to see it.
It's called the Dungeon Mapster.
Oh, I know that guy.
Great.
You know what?
Are anyone anyone younger than the early 2000s? You ain't gonna know that joke.
I don't even know that joke. Who the fuck is the Dungeon Mapster?
You never pirated music in the 2000s, did you?
When I was in the 2000s, I was in Nigeria. Where the fuck you think I'd be pirating music from?
Internet.
Oh, right.
We didn't have that culture over there. Well, that if we want to pirate something, we go out into the streets and we find someone that did it already.
I was gonna say, I thought you were gonna say, like, if we wanted to pirate something, we'd go to Somalia.
What? Somalia's on the other side of the continent to Nigeria. Come on.
It's pirate joke.
It's a joke.
Shut up. It's a bad joke, is what I'm saying.
So
It's
Napster
a joke,
was a
not
thing.
dick. Don't take it so hard.
Shush.
Hold on, is that the token from fucking...
That token does look somewhat familiar.
Oh, that's I know that that's a magic card. I have that card.
No, the token looks like Pantheon.
Yeah.
The one on the left or the one on the right?
The one on the right.
Though,
The one on the left is Death Pact Angel.
no, assuming that is Pantheon, but there's no way it could be.
I reuse tokens, bite me.
There we go. See, it ain't him. If Pantheon,
It ain't him, but it looks like him.
if Pantheon
It is the same
showed up here, that would raise a lot of fucking questions.
I'm sorry, I was just more occupied by the Death Pact
More
Angel.
terrified of the fucking whatever they were called.
Death Pact Angel.
All right,
No, whatever Pantheon was.
Deva.
but we
I
haven't.
felt that was the right word, but my brain was immediately like, no, that can't be it. I'm
Sure.
fairly certain Nilo was a Deva.
He was, sort of. But anyway,
What?
it's
It's
a long.
complicated.
It's complicated.
Moving on.
Moving on.
I think we both broke Scorp.
I'm fairly certain I speak for the entire viewing populace of what?
They don't even know what the last campaign was. I haven't told them that. But
They don't even know what a Deva is.
That's the thing. I know what a Deva is. I know some of the last campaign. I didn't know this.
Let's move on. It's a long story that I'll explain
It's
at some
complicated.
point. But anyway,
That seems like a very important thing, like having AIDS.
moving
Enough of
on.
talking of previous campaign. Moving on.
Okay. So,
As you are all entered, the redeemed do not enter, as they allow you in, and you look around and you, of course, see the two angels at the far end. You see one seems to be reading a report, while the other larger angel has their eyes locked directly on you. Another thing that you will notice is there are actually spirits flying about the room. Some are setting plates on the tables, others seem to be doing small errands such as cleaning up, dusting, and various other chores, and eventually some will float up to all of you, offering you each cups of water.
Oh,
Ada
thank
will
you.
take one.
I really hope this isn't holy water.
Wait, what's being offered? Sorry, I spaced out.
Water.
Top one will accept
Oh.
it.
I will gladly accept some delicious water.
You.
Well,
The issue for you, Thorgrim, is it looks like some sort of odd spirit is offering it to you.
I think spirits are okay in this book, just undead creatures.
I will very.
Spirits are undead.
I will very nervously take it, but I will try and smile like, thanks.
Looks like there's no malevolent spirits here, Thorgrim. I think it will be fine.
Well, I mean, unless you count Patterson, but not very malevolent.
Hello, I am Patterson.
He's definitely not benevolent, but not malevolent.
And these ones seem very peaceful.
Yep. It'll will just.
Also, I'll take a little sip just in case. I don't want to start chugging holy water by accident.
Tastes really good. Has a faint fruity scent or taste to it.
Ooh.
Is it carbonated?
It is not carbonated, no.
Thorgrim
Yeah,
is going
water.
to walk along with the rest of the group, casually sipping his water, occasionally looking at all the spirits milling about with a little bit of nervousness.
The spirits are, as I described, currently cleaning everything. They don't even seem to be paying you any mind.
Still a little creepy.
Yeah, Adel is notably staying behind George because she wants to see how he's acting before she does anything.
And Thorgrim's gone.
Yeah,
Oh shit, there you go.
I just got,
Get out the door into the
Oh.
dark.
Where did you go?
I got that
Why are
out.
we all moving?
I,
Because
hell?
I'm trying to find Thorgrim.
He's out the
I-
You
door.
chucked him backwards.
I was
I can tell you
I
where
was moving. I was
went
moving box by box, and then
You
I
might
suddenly
want to
got-
double check over here.
I was
No,
moving
you
box by box, just one at a time, and then I got launched out of the map, like randomly.
Nah, man,
This
you're
Alright.
just
is a Mario Maker level. Just hit something.
Suddenly, Thorgrim just decided that he was under the effects of haste again. Here you go, Thorgrim.
Thank you.
That's
Like-
out of context video. There's your yeet moment.
Like I was going, square by square up, and then I got launched south at the speed of light.
I love it.
Thorgrim's emotions towards undead finally just he couldn't take it anymore. He had to go.
Just run out screaming, ah!
And you all say I'm the weirdo here.
You are.
At least I don't run out of buildings screaming.
Yes, you do.
And then just suddenly come back.
I'm okay. I'm good.
Yeah, when I leave a
Nope.
building, I stay gone. For the day.
Lady Ilsorte, I suggest we stay a couple steps behind.
Right.
That would probably be best. Sip, sip, sip.
One more step will do.
No, let the cat hurt freaky.
Oh, this water's really good.
Shoulder.
Would you like a
That's
prost?
incorporeal.
Oh,
Alright, so what you doing, George?
I just kind of approach the bottom of the stairs and then just kind of take a knee real quick and then I'll look up and be like, Mother, I have returned.
She nods before holding the parchment she was reading out. You watch as one of the spirits comes over and moves its hand over it, rolling it up as it does. Before it drifts back, she then stands and moves forward, and she goes, "There's no need to kneel before me, my child."
It'll stand up.
How was your journey?
Much better than expected, but not without worry.
Are you safe? Are you unharmed?
Physically, yes.
I heard reports from the other redeemed of of the events that transpired. I'm sorry you had to go through that.
But kind of just... It's fine. At least I now remember what it looks like.
This, as Azazel looks to the rest of you, and seems to be taking you in one by one before going. I formally welcome you to the city of Haven. However, there are a few rules that I must request you abide by while you stay here. Firstly, no murder and killing of anyone for any reason is punishable severely. If you end up getting into some sort of altercation, you must not kill. The only creatures that this rule does not apply to are creatures that are not technically alive, such as undead, as there is no way to incapacitate them. Do I make myself clear?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Tauntaun's just gonna give a thumbs up.
Secondly, theft is punishable by 8 hours of community service. You will be given various jobs, and you will not be permitted to leave the city until such a point as you have completed your 8 hours for each singular item you have stolen. This includes if you were to steal, for example, a sack of potatoes, and there were 20 potatoes in the bag, you would have to work 8 hours for each potato you stole and the sack.
Thorum's doing the county fingers.
Hubert leans over and goes, "It's over 100 hours, Thorgrim."
160, I know.
168.
That'd be for 21.
Yeah, he's including the sack.
Thirdly,
Fair.
all other sins, while not punishable offenses, I request kindly that you try not to go overboard with them. This includes lying, cheating, and her eyes shift towards Jubilee in particular as she says this last one, lust.
Holy shit, man. How the fuck she know?
She's an angel.
Oh.
Well, actually, no. The real question is, why did she look at Jubilee if she knew, but didn't look at Tauntaun?
Because that's the second in command's job.
The reason she looked at Jubilee is because redacted.
Oh my god,
I
what did
might-
Pullmasters say? What do Pullmasters
It's
do?
Master Energy, that's why.
It's not
Sorry, I
even
might have
Poemaster.
missed rule 3. What was rule 3?
Rule 3 is try not to sin too much. And then whenever she specified lust, she looked at you, Jubilee.
I don't really have a good comeback for that. I just want to make people happy.
Hubert leans over and goes, "I don't think that's what she was referring to."
Just kind of pout.
Other than this, I do not have too many more rules that you must abide by. I just kindly ask you be on your best behavior while you stay here.
Seems fair enough.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, before your arrival, several days ago, your travel companion, Poemasters, came to me. He regaled me the tale of you fetching the item called the Beastmaster's Amulet. Now, do all of you speak fondly of Poemasters?
Yes.
I mean, he has been a great companion.
In more ways than one.
Not
is-
talking about that.
He is a bit full of himself, but he's been reliable.
Well, a man with a resume as large as his, he has every right to be as arrogant as he is. In that case, Later this night, as you drink and are merry with one another, one of my indentured spirits will bring the reward for you all.
Oh,
Each will be delivered separately to ensure that no one attempts to take more than what is deserved of them.
Hold on. Why
Should you-
reward us for that?
According to Poe Masters, it was a collective effort, not just him.
Oh, was he paid to get the amulet by you?
He requested that it be displayed in our museum, and the museum is what rewarded him compensation.
oh.
Mm.
That's really kind of him, actually.
Yes, very kind indeed.
It is not the first item that he has brought to us.
How many has he brought?
At present moment, that would make the 6th.
Impressive.
Fascinating.
Though, the 3rd item, if one is to believe this, he claims that it was an authentic dragon scale.
Was it?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
I see.
But, as you may or may not know, dragons are considered to be myths.
Well, if anyone could get the scale of a mythical creature, it'd probably be Poe Masters.
He is capable of a lot of great feats. I mean, just look at it, our big friend that came with us.
I believe Poe Masters refers to it as Bartholomew.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, can you say that
But-
again?
As I said previously, to ensure that the reward is divvied up equally, my indentured spirit shall bring each of you a separate reward, excluding, of course, the skeleton.
That's fair.
I guess, but Patterson's Patterson. He's his own person.
The unfortunate flaw with this logic is without you, he would not be in existence.
Isn't that the same for, like, most human?
Don't argue
The
with
diff-
her, Tauntaun.
The difference between humans and Patterson, I believe you called him,
Yes.
is Patterson is not a conscious being.
That's debatable.
Not conscious to the degree as which we are talking about.
Damn it, Juby, not you two.
And let's not get into a philosophical debate.
We're on her land, so let's follow her rules.
I mean, I plan to, though I do wonder, what do you consider a conscious being? Like, what is the bar?
Anything capable of thought beyond and survival instincts and the only thought currently going through your brain.
Is it just Patterson?
It is very specifically, hello, I am Patterson.
Okay, we've upgraded.
With the occasional appearance of that dwarf saying a word I shall not repeat.
Thorgrim, what did you teach my baby?
I didn't teach it anything. It picked up words.
Shit.
Like that.
Yeah, like that.
And Thorgrim just sort of
Patterson
face
just say
palms.
that.
Yes.
I didn't teach him that. He learned it on his own.
According to our lovely host up there, you basically taught it to him.
I was talking because I was afraid, and I said some words I shouldn't have, and he picked it up.
Okay, we're gonna have to work on your fear later. I may have a way that'll wait until after. You guys have a library, right?
In a sense, yes.
Cool. After I hit up the library. Or library. Am I allowed to hit up the library?
Currently, no.
Well, I guess the dealing with the fear thing's gonna come first then.
We must see where you stand before you are allowed to use our more advanced facilities.
I mean, I stand right here.
You would be wise to watch your tongue. Says, the angel in the back finally speaks, looking to you. Tauntaun, sarcasm is not welcome when speaking to Azazel. You understand what she means.
I actually don't. I have a problem with subtext.
At this, he just continues to just watch you.
Essentially, what she means is that once you guys are seen as more trusted, you'll have access to those facilities.
Once we
I
have
think a lot of
proven that
reasons
we,
not to trust me.
once we have proven that we don't break the rules within the first 5 minutes.
I mean, I haven't broken any rules since I got here, right?
I mean, only been here.
I mean, I got here before all of you, and I just frolicked my way there. How frolicking a 9-inch shield is faster than you guys walking, I'll never know.
Ayla, like, just stares at Tauntaun for a few seconds before looking back to Azazel. So,
Now, there is one matter that I must warn, particularly two of your party.
and that is?
There are occasions in which holy water runs rampant through the streets.
Ah.
We do
Oh
it.
dear.
We do it as a cleansing to purge any evil and unwanted negative energies or presence. It occurs weekly.
Was there a specific
So,
time and day that it happened?
It occurs at dawn, and it will occur 2 days from now.
Okay. Patterson inside 2 days from now at dawn.
I think I will join him on that one.
Cool, we can all play poker.
I did not factor in Patterson with that warning. 3 of you need to be wary of this day.
Yeah.
Wait, then who is the second?
Yeah.
She just looks at Tauntaun again.
Why are you looking at me? I'm very much alive, as far as I know. Heart's still beating, I think. Tauntaun's gonna put a hand to his heart and see if it's beating.
Yeah, it's beating.
Yeah, no.
Mrs. Hazel, we might be a little confused. I know you're referring to me and now our skeleton friend, but who else would have to avoid that?
I am afraid if I were to speak that knowledge, it would be breaking. It would be bringing unknown or unwanted knowledge not wanted to be known forward, which would be wrong of me to speak.
Thorgrim does the eyebrow twitch.
Ayla watches her as she says this, trying to get a bead on, like, see if there's any hint in her face that who could be. Maybe she glanced at them, asked them or something.
Roll a perception with disadvantage.
Oh boy.
Can
Okay.
Tauntaun do this too?
Sure.
Shit.
Could I perhaps leverage an insight check?
Sure.
Where's perception? There's perception.
Will that also be with disadvantage?
Yeah.
Actually, wait, can I use insight too? Better than my perception.
Perception is to see where, who she is talking about. Insight will just tell you she is talking about somebody, but there's no telling as to who.
Well, I guess perception. Wow, whole ass 6. I am not perception.
Alright, Adelsarde and Tauntaun, you're too busy trying to think of what she means. Thorgrim, you know she is definitely talking about one of the party here. However, she's very clearly not referring to one of you being undead. Now, due to your knowledge on holy water, you know that it hurts both fiends and undead. Which means she could be implying that one of you have fiendish blood in your veins.
You already know one person's eliminated. That's me, because I know I'm bad against that.
Yep.
And we know Hubert, Edelsarde, and Thorgrim, and Tauntaun have all gone through it.
Not
By
exactly.
process of elimination, Tauntaun's not going to look over at them, but he is going to mentally ping everyone, as do his guests.
Which is?
Just so that way it's not said a lot.
It's very clearly Riki. Is who he guesses it is.
Adel is, meanwhile, like, has her eyes shut and is simply thinking.
Or, well, he's going to ping it to everyone but George.
Thorgrim has his thoughts.
It appears that this knowledge has brought all of you unrest. And for that I apologize.
Well,
It's not a problem. We just want to make sure we're protecting everybody.
Fine.
the last thing we want is for one of our people to burn to cinders while during this holy cleansing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
Nope.
say that death is not fun.
Yeah, no offense to your culture, but it doesn't tend to go with my heritage, unfortunately.
That is why.
Not that I chose it.
That is why I warned you, my dear child.
The warning is much appreciated, and I'll give a slight bow to her.
Is there any other questions that I can answer?
I'm good, I think.
I did have one thing. Well, one more thing, I should say. It's about Zuriel. Who was he?
That information is not needed to be known by you.
So, it's classified until we prove we're trusted? Or
No.
just I'm never going to know?
You will never know so long as I am here, Luminarch says.
Can I ask why?
What's classified?
If you knew the reasons, or if you knew the story, you would seek out its power.
Adel is silent for a while, before finally saying, "Fair enough."
George will kind of be like, has there been any word from the other kingdom at all? One that I talked to you about?
No, I have not heard any word about anything such. If you have no more questions for me, you are free to enjoy anything in the city that you wish. but as requested, do keep your sins to a minimum. And at this, Adel Sarday, you are getting a telepathic ping from Tauntaun.
Saying what?
I put the word there, but apparently it doesn't like being in brackets. Hold on. The
Not
gist of
what
what
it
he said was we should get the originals together, talk about your thing. Because the only reason he's not going into specifics is because I, as a player, am guessing that she can read thoughts because she can read what's on Patterson's mind. Not like that's the hard thing to get into.
Still, it's a good assumption.
Hello, I am Patterson.
Yeah, just hello, I am Patterson. Hello, I am Patterson. Shit.
Hello, I am shit.
Hello, I am Shitterson.
Oh god, he's adapting.
Hello, I am
No,
Shatterton.
Patterson, don't adapt to that word, please. For the love of God.
Shit, I am Patterson.
I like to assume that every time he gets hit from now on, he's just gonna say shit. Just every other curse word that has been told to him.
Every second word is shit.
Shit,
fuck,
fuck,
sucker.
bitch, cunt, kitty ass. Red shit,
Carefully censor all that.
69 assholes tied in a knot, hooray, lizard shit. Fuck!
Okay, so anyone else only heard that long beep?
No.
Anyone else's tinnitus acting up? I wish my
So
tinnitus
George,
is going off like crazy so far today, and I hate it.
What you saying, George?
actually, George will say two things. One, you said there were no records of that thing, right?
None that we are able to find. We believe that it is going about killing some of the citizens within the city. We have tried desperately to capture it and destroy it. However, any attempts to destroy it, it always seems to return. We are not sure what it is, or what its powers are, or how to get rid of it permanently.
Then, second, do you remember where our blacksmith is?
Of course. And she will give you directions to one.
Alright.
Is there anything else I can assist you with, children?
Would there be a place where I can buy and sell things that are probably not general goods, like more rare materials?
There's a chance that one of the guilds in the city would be willing to take something off your hands. However, I cannot make a guarantee one way or the other.
Oh, guilds need some entertainment. And no, not that kind of entertainment. Jubilee's just thinking of possibly entertaining the guilds for maybe a little extra coin.
Little soft hands. Shall I break out the flaccid piano?
Again, the name. Just why?
Because he
I mean,
enjoys
right?
making you
Flaccid
suffer.
piano!
Like, I know it's silly, but come on.
In any case, your compatriot Poe Masters is waiting at the Radiant Halo for you all.
Oh,
Where is that?
okay.
I will have one of my indentured spirits guide you there.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry, Thorgrim. Pretty sure it's a friendly one.
Oh,
Does Tauntaun know anything about indentured spirits?
No. No.
Okay.
it's okay. It's okay. They're friendly spirits. It's okay. It's okay.
Man, for a guy
They're
that
peace.
lived in
They're not only they're friendly, they're peaceful. They won't try to hurt you.
Okay.
Man, for a guy who lived in a vampire country, I sure know absolute jack shit about undead.
Well, these undead are very specific too. As they
They're familiar with the ghouls and the vampires, not these kind.
The
if it
ghouls,
would
vampires, the skeletons, basically just, stereotypical shit.
The physical ones.
if it would make you more at ease, Mr. Thorgrim, I can have one of the redeemed guide you instead.
I would prefer that personally. I'm sorry.
Very well. I will
My,
have one of them
my
guide you.
apologies. He's-
No, I should be the one to apologize. Fear runs deep. I'm sorry.
He did have a traumatic experience, so
Mhm.
we're working through it. My lady.
In any case, I do have work that I must get back to.
Of course.
Yes, of course. Thank you.
She nods.
Bow back. Guess we'll make our leave.
Yeah.
Good timing too.
To the Halo.
To the Halo.
If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, subscribe, and maybe watch some more. Be seeing ya.